guess we live. I guess we live. I guess we live. Let me double check just to make sure. Let me double check just to make sure, man. Let's see how we feeling. Definitely gonna wait for some people to get in here. Ah, yeah, see, thing was tripping. Ah, yeah, see, thing was tripping. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, yeah. If you in the chat, man, if you in the chat, say what's up. Say what's up. I'm a little late to the party, man. I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing I'm a little late to the party. Wait for some people to get in here, man, before we start chopping it up. My guy Mills, man. I already knew Mills was gonna show up. What's good with my boy? What's up? I'm hoping because I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi, so I'm hoping that it's not too messed up. Man, shout out to Paolo though, man. Shout out to you tripping, bro. You tripping, man. Oh man. You couldn't have made a little graphic real quick, bro. Man, let's get some people in here, bro. Bro says stole ESPN's pick. That's funny. Uh okay. What you about to eat then, bro? What you about to eat? Shout out to Paolo though, man. I called it in my mock draft. Like I called it in my mock draft. Then I was kind of swaying back and forth between him and Jabari Smith, but the tape really don't lie on Paolo, man. The tape does not lie on Paolo. Like he's tough. He is tough. He's tough. And I gotta mute Woj and Shams because they about to ruin every single pick. And I just don't got time for that, bro. Like Woj already saying who's going second and Shams. Like they are bogus, man. Hey, Fazoli's is low key like a little gem, man. I ain't even gonna lie. It's a little gem. It's a little gem for sure. They said they got Chet going number two. That makes sense. That makes sense. Man. It's also my first time going live, man. First time going live on IG, man. Or on YouTube. Dang. Oops. Dang, hold on. I gotta send out the right string. I was sending out the wrong one to people. Oh, bro. Yeah, facts, Mills. Like that just seemed like too good of a match to really pass up, in my opinion. Even though people be like questioning because he's like super skinny, I don't even think that's really gonna be that much of an issue. I really don't. I think he's gonna be elite, bro. I think Chet's really gonna be elite. I don't know if he's ever gonna be like a superstar type dude, but I think he'll be tough. My guy Fields, my guy. What's up with you, Brody? What's good? Hey, that Blue Devil went number one, man. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Paolo. I'm impressed with Paolo. Shout out to Paolo for sure. Who's about it? Oh yeah, I'll send this out to Pops. Paolo is definitely that guy, man. I was talking about Macklin. After I did my draft research, I watched this film. I'm like, yeah, this is the guy that the Magic truly needs. Like, they need somebody like this that can like legit be a number one guy someday. I think he can actually be that person. So I'm glad that they drafted him. I don't even know who. I think I just heard Perk. It's probably Perk and freaking Richard Jefferson. Okay, okay. So that's funny though, because Jabari Smith went from like almost certainly being consensus number one to now it's like he's about to be the third pick, which is not bad. I think Houston's actually a good fit. What's up, my guy Richard, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. It's not like Jabari was. I don't think this would be a bad fit though in Houston. I think that's actually a great fit for real. I think I'm glad like how it's panning out so far. Like this is exactly how I had it. Um, I think it's perfect. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. How have you been? Are you still working at Lee's, bro? I might have to come by sometime next time I'm in town. Get some free chicken. Let me post this. He said, "Yeah, I am." It's like, oh man, yeah. Lee's is just it was fun for a period of time in life, but it wasn't. It's nothing worth sticking around for. Man, man, it's been going good, bro. Just enjoying time off school, getting these YouTube videos out. Yeah, off season is about to be very busy for me. Like it's summer break, but it's not about to be a big time break, bro, because YouTube content is gonna keep going, halftime hoops is gonna keep going. So it's still about to be a busy time, man. I'm working again. So yeah, it's about to be tough out here, man. That's gotta be Cantley on the Blaze account. Hey, I love the Chet. I love the Chet pick a lot. Like that is match made in heaven. That's like a perfect pick. Chet and Bronny gonna be nice. What's up, my guy Malik? Hey, all the homies getting in the chat now. What's up with y'all? Yeah, I'm liking the pick so far. I'm liking the pick so far. He said, "Damn, I'm not gonna leave to eats for a minute. Got to keep up with the picks." Hey, Mills, do what you gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do. Giannis 2.0. That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know. He definitely has offensive skill. I'll be interested to see like where his offensive game grows. Like I think at worst, Chet's gonna be just like a very elite defender, and that's if his offensive game like never picks up, never picks up. Hey, say less, Mills. Hey, I got you with the updates, bro. Rockets is about to pick right now. About to pick right now. Surprise Paolo went number one. If you would have asked me that question like 2 weeks ago, I would say yes. But after I did all my draft work and stuff, I was convinced like he's the best player in this class. Shout out to Jabari Smith getting drafted, man, number 3 overall. I think Houston's a great fit for him. But yeah, after I did my draft research, I was like, I think Powell's the best player in the draft, and I also think he fits what the Magic need, and that's somebody that can one day be like a go-to guy, like a 23, 24 point per game scorer. And he's still so raw. I think Duke kind of had him like, because Coach K has a tendency to like, his players get boxed in just a little bit because his system's so great and he's such a great coach. But I think in Orlando, like we might see right away, like he might be an 18 point per game scorer. Like that's how talented he truly is. Also, if y'all in chat, make sure y'all leave a like on the stream. Leave a like on the stream. This is my first live stream on YouTube, bro. Tried to do it last year, but I forgot to set it to where I could go live. Like you have to wait 24 hours in advance. Like it's so weird for YouTube. Keegan Murray or Jaden Ivey, kind of think Murray will be a better pro. He's a good playmaker. Yeah. I, mm, yeah. I think Keegan Murray's in my eyes, he's just like the most solid and I think NBA ready guy. That's why I think the Kings should take him. I think the Kings should draft him like 100%. And I'm a big Jaden Ivey guy at the same time. Like those are two of my favorite players in the draft. I think Ivey's ceiling is very good. I agree with you, Malik. Like if he goes to Sacramento, he deserves to demand a trade, and that team needs to be moved to Seattle or Vegas or wherever they're trying to put teams at next. Because if they just think if they go ahead and draft a guard after trading away Tyrese Halliburton, who was promising, looking like he could be a future All-Star, that franchise is just doomed. Like they got to do better, man. And this is like a time for them where it's like we kind of have to at least compete for the play-in with all the trades that they made last year. Like they made win now type trades. Put a pro team in Springfield, man. That team in Springfield would get zero support, bro. Like they'll probably get supported for a little minute, and after that, nobody would be going to the games. you know how the field gets, bro. You know how the field gets. You can't have nothing good there. Can't have nothing good there. I'm multitasking like crazy because me and Mills got to run halftime hoops for the night, and then since a couple Ohio State guys are getting drafted more likely than not tonight in the first round, I got to take care of some like lantern stuff. So I'm like doing 3 things at one time plus the live stream. Doing it off my webcam because my camera was acting kind of funny, and I didn't have the cord to where I could just straight up just connect it. But anyway, you got to get content out, man. You got to get content out. Got to. All right. Woj spoiling shit again. Woj spoiling shit again. He's saying it's looking like Keegan Murray's gonna be number 1 pick, or not number 1, the pick to the Sacramento Kings, which is perfect, man. I think that is a perfect pick. That's a perfect pick, man. I think, like, just to go back to your question, Cantley, or whoever's on Blaze, Keegan Murray is just like so solid, man. Like he's NBA ready. Had a bigger role at Iowa. I don't think it's going to be that big in the league, but he shot almost 40% from 3, can rebound the ball, solid defender, great cutter, can work with or without the ball. I think he can guard multiple positions too. I think he's going to be a good fit. And the Kings, they just need just solid players who can just play good basketball. They don't need to go for home run picks. So even if Keegan Murray might not be some people's like number 4th best prospect, I think at this point for the Kings, it's more about fit than anything. And if you can't get a trade to where it is like you're getting somebody that's going to be good and going to be there for a long time, there's no reason to just force a trade. Hey, Cantley, you know how I feel about Duke, bro. You know how I feel about Duke. I've been saying this for months. Mark Williams is my favorite prospect, bro. He's been my favorite prospect. I'm a Mark Williams guy. I do like Jalen Durant a lot. I think his upside is maybe a little better than Mark Williams, but I think Mark Williams is the guy. Like 7'1", super athletic. Like he's probably one of the best athletes I've seen at the center position coming into the league in a very long time. Like just 7'1", be able to move like that, jump like that. Very good free throw shooter. And they said recently he's been working on his 3-point shot. And I believe it because his free throw form is so good. I think his free throw form is so good, like that translates to like being a solid jump shooter. And if he can be a competent league average 3-point shooter at the center spot, we looking at like a Miles Turner with maybe a little more like physical dominance. Like that's just how good I think Mark Williams can be, man. I'm super high on him. And if he does not end up with the Charlotte Hornets, man, they gotta be cursed. They have to be, man. Mill said, I'm gonna post the top 5 separately, then we should be doing 5 at a time. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect because you don't want to do 14 lottery posts or anything like that because that shit gets caught up in the algorithm like crazy. So yeah, that's perfect, Mills, man. This is why you are the co-owner of Halftime Hoops as well, man. You're such a smart dude. Great comparison. Yeah, man. Mark Williams is that dude. I am a big Jalen Duran dude as well, though. I'll be interested. I feel like there's multiple teams that he can get drafted to. I think the Spurs is a spot. I think I had him going to the Knicks in my mock draft, if I'm not mistaken. So, there's a lot of different spots where he could potentially end up. My bad, Mills. My bad. But while y'all here, also, drop y'all's favorite prospect. Like who's y'all's favorite prospect this year? Malachi Branham or Johnny Davis? Um, I think upside, I'm gonna take Malachi. I'm a big Malachi Branham guy, not just because he goes to Ohio State, but I'm a big Malachi Branham guy. I do love Johnny Davis, though. I think he's gonna be very good, but I think the upside of Malachi Branham is something to behold. I think he's very special, very special. Like he could be a lottery pick in my book. I just don't think a team might reach that high on him. But somebody's gonna get if he falls like to like I think I had him going like 22nd to Memphis, I believe, or it was either Memphis or Denver. That's gonna be such a steal, such a steal. Bro from Purdue, yeah, Jaden Ivey, yeah, I'm a big Jaden Ivey guy too. He's super talented. I know Mills. I know you saw that video. I think it was Swish Cultures posted it, and it's like it was like him and John Morant, like how similar their games were. And I think they used to work out together, if I'm not mistaken, because I think Ja used to work out with Jaden Ivey's mom, who I think she's like a WNBA coach. I think I had Ivy going to Detroit, if I'm not mistaken, and they're on the board right now. My bad, y'all. I'm multitasking like crazy, like crazy. Arizona guard Benedict Mathurin. Yeah, he's somebody. Yeah, he's gonna be really good. He's gonna be really good, man. He is gonna be special. He's a big guard, can play 2 to 3. Yeah, yeah. Matherin's gonna be special, bro. He's nice. I mess with this game a lot. I think he can go probably anywhere from like 6 to 8 in this draft. Um, I've seen some people saying as high as 6 to Indiana. I personally like him in New Orleans, but I don't think I think every team's gonna be happy with having him. Okay, got the post now. We up to 6 likes in stream. Yeah. Okay. I definitely want to start live streaming more often. It's just sometimes tough to like figure out what to talk about. Like the draft is obviously a prominent time, like very prominent time. I guess free agency is another good time, maybe like the first night of free agency, if possible. And also let me know, like, is there any lag or anything with the stream? Because I am at a hotel and I know hotel Wi-Fi is not the best. It's not the best. AJ Griffin. Man, you just naming all the Duke players, Canley. You just name I'm actually not that high on AJ Griffin. I'm not. Like I see the potential. I see the potential. I see definitely see the 3-point potential, but his defense is something that's like okay, appreciate you, Richard. Yeah, his defense is just something that's like it wasn't there at Duke. Dealt with injuries. So it's like, I'm not really as high. I mean, he definitely has good upside though. Like he's a 6'7" wing that can shoot the lights out. I just hope it's not like a Cam Reddish type of trajectory because that's what it's feeling like. Like somebody super highly touted, and then just his freshman year at Duke was not what everybody expected. Um, I think the Pistons are taking Jaden Ivey. Perfect pick, man. I'm 5 for 5 so far. I'm 5 for 5 so far, man. It's not Canley. Come on, bro. I already know it's Canley. Yeah, yeah. I went on vacation. I'm with my sisters and our cousin. I'm kind of like chaperoning, basically. Like I'm the reason why they were allowed to go on this trip. So I needed a little getaway for sure. Needed a little getaway. I appreciate y'all for telling me there's no lag though. That's perfect. That's perfect. I was definitely a little worried about that. Yeah, Ivy's a great pick. That is a great pick. That's a great pick. I feel like I'm about to like lose my streak though. I'm 5 for 5. I don't think I've ever been 5 for 5 picking the draft. Um, Obviously, no trades helps. Having no trades so far has definitely helped that. Chill, man, chill. I ain't the go. I just did a little bit of draft research. I'm the most casual. I'm probably the most casual college basketball fan on this platform. Like I really don't watch a lot of college basketball. I used to, but it just doesn't intrigue me as much as it did when I was in high school or in middle school. Um, so I just do my few days of draft research beforehand, and that's really it. But I made sure I did my due diligence though this year for sure. Definitely. Let me know if you still in chat though. Just send a W or some or ask questions. Let's get to talking. Let's get to talking, man. We 23 minutes in, man. Let's get to talking. We get to talking. Yeah, I do. I love Jaden Ivey's game though, man. He's one player. Like I think he has tremendous upside. Like could potentially be the best player in this class. Still saw the UNC beat us twice. Hey, Cantley, bro. On the bright side, at least we didn't win the national championship. Because if we did, Carolina fans would still be talking. I mean, we still are talking heavy about beating y'all twice. Coach K's last 2 losses, but at the same time, it's like we lost the national championship after having like a 15-point lead at halftime. So it's like I can't really talk too much, but yeah, I was definitely a little shocked that we did beat you on the Final Four, though. I like college football better than basketball. College basketball, yeah. Richard, I'm the exact same for real. Like I'm to that point. Like college football is so much more interesting. College basketball, I think the reason why it's just not as fun is because players don't stay in school that long. Like it's really 1 year you might see a guy and then they're gone. College football, you at least get like two solid seasons of people, maybe 3, sometimes 4. So I definitely understand the intrigue of college football over basketball. He said we still here. Yeah, apparently I forget the coach that y'all got coming in. But he's been there for so long. Like, he's been there a long time. So you're also gonna be in good hands. Got going to get some eats. Got the first 5 picks up. Appreciate you, Mills. Appreciate you, man. We need to make sure Dez got the TikTok going too. I'm sure he does. We don't even have to check on Dez for real. I'm a Hurricane fan. What's your team? I'm an Oregon Ducks fan, which is ironic because I do go to Ohio State. Um, and I was probably in my section last year. I was definitely the only Oregon fan in the section, and we won the game though. So shout out to us. Funny, I saw Jabari was compared to Jaren Jackson, but also KD. Two very different players. What do you say? Um, I don't really see either. I don't think defensively he's going to be nearly as good as Jaren Jackson, which is not a knock. I just think Jaren Jackson is on a different level defensively. And KD, anybody that's 6'10 with a little bit of guard skills, they're going to compare to KD. I stopped doing that with Brandon Ingram. That's the last time I did that. I saw somebody compare him to like Rashard Lewis, and I thought that was a perfect comparison. And people forget Rashard Lewis was like an all-star. Like he was pretty good. He might have only been a one-time all-star, but he was really good. He had some like 25 point per game seasons in the NBA. Really like Rashard Lewis. I think Jabari Smith can be that type of mode. And there goes my streak, man. They take Mathurin, so Cantley, that's your boy, Benedict Mathurin. This is a good pick. Him next to Tyrese Halliburton, that's going to be a very lethal combo. And I'm actually glad. I'm glad because they took probably the safer pick, but somebody that has just as much upside as I think the guy that I had them taking, which was Shaedon Sharpe. And I say safer because we hadn't seen Shaedon Sharpe play. So, but yeah, Canley, it's like anybody that's 6'10, 6'11 with any type of guard skills, they're gonna get the KD label. It's crazy. Like I remember BI was probably the one that came closest to being the like KD's level, but he's still not gonna probably be KD. I remember Imani Bates. They hurt him early on with the KD label, man. They hurt him early on with the KD label. Now I don't even know what he's doing. I don't know what school he's about to go to. So yeah, I'm glad I haven't heard the KD comparisons with Jabari too much because that is just such a big name. That's like comparing somebody to like you don't really see anybody get like a LeBron comparison, but that's like just comparing somebody to an all-time great. It's just bad business. I'm an Indy fan. Have been since they made the finals in 2000. Hey man, shout out to the Pacers. I love what the Pacers are doing, bro. I'm like a big fan of what they are doing. I love Tyrese Halliburton. Hopefully they get rid of Turner, Miles Turner, and Malcolm Brogdon. Other than that, man, I love the trades that they made, making a nice little rebuild, and they got some nice building pieces. I'm a big fan. What'd you miss? Yeah, he was gone for a little minute. We talked about Chet. Jabari went number 3. Keegan Murray went 4, which was I think a nice pick. Ivy went 5 to Detroit, and then 6 just got announced. It was Benedict Mathurin from Arizona. They compared Chet to KP, so I was cool with it. Seems fair. Yeah, I saw there was a lot of different comparisons. I think Chet's a player that's kind of tough to like compare to. I saw somebody give him like a Pau Gasol type label. I think that was what's his name? Kevin O'Connor said that. That's where I got a lot of my draft information from was like Kevin O'Connor's, Pee Wee the Plug. That's where I got the majority of my draft work. And Hoop in the Leg, man. Shout out to Hoop in the Leg. It's not a promo video, but shout out to them. That was a solid comparison until we see more shit. Yeah, I agree. I think OKC's a perfect situation though because they already have so much young talent and they have good guards. Shea, Giddey, Trey Mann. If you classify Lou Dort as a guard, he's a guard wing type dude. So they have a lot of good dynamic type of guards. I think this is a very good pick. You still got D Baisley down there, Ohio's very own. I think Chet's gonna slide right in, be the center day one, which is perfect. I think it's perfect. Man, I do gotta ask y'all though, since we're here, it's on the commercial break right now. Portland's got 3 minutes to pick. What do y'all think about the Brooklyn Nets rumors? Cause I got some thoughts, bro. I got some thoughts. I need to cook up a thumbnail real quick too, cause I just can't bear to. I might have to wait till after. Yeah, I can't bear the fact to see this thumbnail. Like, yeah, just me on screen. It's disgusting. If I'm Brooklyn, bro, Brooklyn is like how did you go from having three generational scores, Harden, KD, and Kyrie Irving on the same team, to them only playing like 15 games in a year and a half, and now it's to the point where you might lose Kyrie, and oh, if you lose Kyrie, you're also probably gonna lose KD as well. Insane, insane. Giddy equals next Luca. I agree. I think Giddy can be like the greatest player of all time if we're being honest. Like, he could be way better than Jordan or LeBron or whoever your goat is. Can be way better, man. This is a Josh Giddy stand account. We love Josh Giddy. Oh, if I, bro, I love Steve Nash, the basketball player. I love Steve Nash, the person. I think he's a cool person. Heard some interviews with him, like on people's podcasts. Great talker. Terrible head coach. He is a god awful head coach. Like when Stephen A was bashing the Nets for hiring him, he was bashing him for the wrong reasons. It was because he's white. Why Stephen A was bashing him. The real reason is the dude don't really know how to coach NBA basketball. He more so got, I'm cool with Kyrie and KD, and I'm a former MVP, so I should have a chance right away. And I think that is just a bad look. Yeah, hey, unless it's somebody like I hate to use the Celtics as an example because it sounds biased, but like an Ime Udoka, because he's been an assistant coach for like 8+ years. Ty Lue was an assistant for 8 years, or multiple seats. Like he was an assistant for a long time. At least Steve Kerr was like in the front office. He was commentating. Steve Nash didn't really have like real assistant coaching. He was like a consultant for the Warriors. Like he'd be in practices sometimes. Like he wasn't like a true assistant coach for them, which is just bad. It's bad. Don't quote me, but they said Kyrie has only played 103 games in 3 years. Yeah, Kyrie's availability is something like I'm not mad at the Nets as an organization. Blazers are picking now. Ooh, that's surprising. Shane Sharp. Okay. I'm not mad at the I'm not mad at the Nets as an organization for saying like, hey, you know, we're not gonna give you an extension, past like a year or two because you're so unpredictable. Like Kyrie is hella unpredictable, man. Like obviously he couldn't control the vaccine mandate, but it's just like it's always kind of something with Kyrie. It's always something with him, whether it's an injury or him taking a leave of absence from the team randomly early in the season, or just vaccine and then not wanting to get vaccinated. Which this is not vaccine talk. Like I'm over that, but it's just like it's kind of always something that has hindered him from always being available. Which just kind of sucks because he's such a talented dude who will probably have a long career because hey, we saw he only had to play 20 games this season. He was elite in those 20 games. He was killing. Like he played 20 games, and in one of those games he scored 60 points, which is insane. Um yeah, but I saw the teams that they had like listed like Kyrie would potentially want to go to. Um I think the Knicks, Lakers, Clippers, Mavs, Miami Heat, and the 76ers, which was kind of interesting to me. Kind of interesting. I could see Kyrie playing for way more teams before it's over. Um, I don't know for real, man. I don't know. If you could trade Kyrie to any team right now, what team would y'all trade him to? Out of the six teams that he has reportedly been willing to like play for. So Knicks, Lakers, Heat, Clippers, I think the Sixers and the Dallas Mavericks. So six teams. I'm a big Clipper guy for him, but I'm also not opposed to seeing him reunite with LeBron. I'm not opposed to that. Whatever it takes to happen, I would actually like to see that. I would actually really like to see that. Oh, I didn't know Shaden Sharp was Canadian. That's dope. Shout out to him. Shout out to Shaden Sharp. Yeah, back to the draft real quick. If well, let me answer that. If they somehow get him to the Lakers, that would be insane. Yeah, it will. Yeah, I did not know that, bro. But hey, he's a mysterious player. Shaden Sharp is because we didn't see him play in college. But yeah, what I've learned though, because none of those teams have cap space. But if a player says he wants to go somewhere, he's gonna get there somehow, some way. Like I don't know how, but teams pull it off all the time. You know, Jimmy Butler was a prime example. Like Miami Heat did not have the cap space to bring him in, but they brought him in and they gave him a lot of money to do so. So if he wants to make his way to play with LeBron and potentially AD, he's gonna get there. Westbrook's probably gonna be gone somewhere, but they will get that man there. Where's Ochai Abaji go? Where's he going? I think Cleveland. If they keep their pick, I think Cleveland. I think that's a perfect pick. Because he's played 4 years in college, so he's ready to play NBA basketball right away. National champion, and he's not going to be asked to do too much for them. Not going to be asked to do too much. But that's if Cleveland keeps the pick, because there's been a lot of trade rumblings. So that's only if they keep the pick. That's only if they keep the pick, man. Yeah, I'm not a big Abaji guy because he torched us in the national championship. I'm not really big on him for real. Miami is that for Kyrie Irving, Camley? Is that what you're saying? If that's for Miami, then yeah, that would be pretty interesting. I'm gonna put you on Snap real quick. We gonna snap with it. Lakers would be cool too. Yeah, I think everybody kind of wants to see the reunion with LeBron. Dyson Daniels is a New Orleans Pelican now. Yeah, Miami would be interesting because they definitely just need somebody of that caliber. Like they need another primetime score. We saw Jimmy, but then nobody, Jimmy was not enough. They need a little bit more than just Jimmy Butler. And I mean, if that, yeah, it's tough because like we mentioned, like Kyrie's not always available. But I mean, if you got a trade like Tyler Hero or other pieces, like it might be worth it if you want to win a championship this year. This coming season because the window's not getting any smaller. It's not getting any smaller for Miami. I don't know if y'all are hip to Dyson Daniels, man, but that is another like prospect that when I started watching the tape, I was very much impressed with. Like very impressed with, man. Can defend. He can defend. Really good playmaker. Jumper just still needs some work, but very Lonzo Ball like 6'6", 6'7", can guard, man. He's one of like that's prospects that I love. Like big guards that can play make, defend, and still have room to improve on the jump shot. But I think New Orleans does a good job of developing guys jumpers, man. We saw what they did for Zoe. Love to see a first rounder G League player. Bro, I was having a conversation with somebody. It might have been last night. Might have been last night. But we was talking about like how just like I think the G League should be the way for dudes, man. They're paying you six figures. You get to be in a pro environment. I'm a big G League guy, man. Who's coming off the bench? Herb or Dyson? It's got to be Dyson, man. He's the rook. Herb Jones was on all NBA caliber defender. It's got to be the rook, man. But bringing somebody, I mean, I just think having a secondary playmaker is important for New Orleans. Like that was a position to need, and I really do like this pick a lot. I had them getting Matherin because I had Dyson going to pick earlier, but Matherin went early. So I think this is a really good pick. The Pelicans, like I don't really think that they could have messed this up. Like they could have taken anybody that was projected around this area, and that would be a very good pick. That would have been a very good pick. And Jay Bill is talking about he thinks college is still the best way to go. I disagree. I disagree, man. I think college at times can put players in too much of a box instead of just letting them, develop and get to where they want to get, and that's playing NBA basketball. Also, if you just joined stream, man, leave a like. Appreciate it a lot. First stream on the channel, man. Y'all are witnessing history. Like this is history right here. I think G League is the way for the guys for sure. It's a win-win situation. Hey, Devin, I 100% agree. Like, college is cool. The NIL stuff is cool, but I'm such an advocate for guys just getting pro ready. And we've seen it work. Like we've seen guys go to the G League and still be first round picks. Jalen Green was number 2 last year, and even though his rookie year didn't get off to a great start, he finished really good. And there's some other guys like Darius Baisley was still a first round pick. A lot of guys have went the G League route lately, and it's only gotten better in that aspect. So where they're offering money and stuff. So I'm a big advocate for the G League. Just getting guys in pro ready environments, I think, is big time. I would like the G League more if we knew more about it. Yes, it's like the G League is kind of like they're trying to advertise it more like through social media and stuff, which I think is pretty dope. But like you'll never catch G League games really on like national TV. It's always on, NBA TV and stuff like that. So yeah, but I'm convinced that eventually it will be like a big time watch, like because we'll see more top high school prospects take that route, instead of the college route. I think NIL makes me feel like NCAA is still a better option if you can, especially for a year or two. Yeah, but then I think recently they tried to like nerf the NIL stuff, which is just so bogus. Like y'all went through all this time to allow players to get money, and then they're like, "Oh, you guys are making too much money." Well, if these guys are worth millions of dollars, they should be able to earn that if they're in college or not. It's crazy. What's up with my guy Free, man? Not good to see you, bro. Spurs pick should be interesting. They need to change something. Yeah, it was tough for me to decide like what the Spurs would do or what I would do if I was in their position. I had them taking Usman Dieng, because I just think the Spurs love the like international prospects, and I think he's a decent project. He's more of a front court player that has good upside, but it's gonna take some time. Um, the DeJounte Murray rumors are crazy though. Like if he gets moved, that's kind of interesting. I think that kind of like shifts the focus to we're gonna hit a full reset. Like we're cool with being a bad team for a few years, which is kind of interesting given that Pop is still their head coach. Reed dropped his coat thumbnail in first string within 48 hours, witnessing the early stages of Gabe, you were crazy, bro. Hey, the thumbnail was not possible without my guy Malik Childish in the chat, bro. Like this man drops thumbnails every time he sends them to me, bro. I'm in awe. Like they are really like insane, bro. Like I don't know, and he gets them done like so. It seems like it's so fast. Like I text him, and then the next day he's like, "Hey, is this cool?" And I'm like, "Bro, this is more than cool. Like this is so like professionally done. Like that's crazy, bro. It's like the compensation that I send you like is not enough. I feel like I should be sending you like $1,000 for those thumbnails, bro. Like they're so classic. Nah, for sure, bro. For sure. I really do appreciate you though. The video did good numbers though. Like the views keep slowly going up. So, you know, probably won't do too much afterwards since the draft is over, but you know, I appreciate it. And I got some subs off of it too, man. For sure. Great reception. Yeah, the Spurs pick is in, man. I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna go with this, man. They're a mysterious team in this draft, and they have 3 first round picks. They have 3 first round picks. I think they need some big man depth. Could also use like some wing depth at the same time. Like they just need front court players in general. They should not draft a guard tonight. They should not draft a guard tonight, man. That's a surprise, man. Jeremy Sohan. That's a surprise to me. That's kind of a surprise to me for real. But I don't think it's a bad pick at all. Even though I got beef with Sohan because he was playing kind of crazy against Carolina. But I don't hate this pick. Defensive dude can guard multiple positions. I'm not really I don't hate this pick at all. A little surprising to me, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm the same way, Anthony. Like it's a very like Spurs type pick. It's a solid pick. I think he's going to be a solid player. There's definitely some things that if he can improve, like his jumper, just becoming like a decent jump shooter and a better free throw shooter, he's going to be like a very very solid pro. I love a good defensive wing, especially for a team that needs wings. Yeah, exactly. And you know, having Keldon Johnson be your four like full time, I'm not like a big fan of that. Because defensively he's just going to be at a disadvantage just because he's 6'4". So just getting somebody like Sohan who can like legit guard multiple positions. Like his comparisons was like Draymond Green type of players, like those Swiss Army defensive players. Like so, I think very good pick, very Spurs type pick. I think this will open the door for like Deang going to OKC at 12, which just seems like an OKC type pick as well. I know I got a couple Raptors fans in the chat. So what do y'all think about once again the OG rumors? Like they just keep swirling. How do y'all feel about that? Maybe y'all dodged the bullet with the Blazers keeping the pick and drafting, but I don't know. I'm not sure. The Wizards is another team. It's like they need a point guard, but is reaching for a point guard this high worth it? I feel like it's everybody wants OG opposed to the Raptors looking to trade him. Same thing with Pascal last summer. Yeah, I can see why everybody would love to have OG. Sohan's from Baylor. He played at Baylor. Yeah, OG. Yeah, if he can just stay healthy like consistently, because it seems like he always misses a decent chunk of the season. But if he can stay healthy, it's gonna be crazy, man. But yeah, if I'm the Raptors, I'm not trading him unless the team is like really overpaying. Then it's like okay, maybe we'll think about it. But if not, man, he's here to stay. He's here to stay. Because I think he's only like what, like 24, maybe. Like that's a big maybe too. Like he might only be 24 years old. Bro, this multitasking is like crazy. Getting it done though. Getting it done. Pascal's in long term five, so moving off of OG and running Scotty and P at the forward spots is cool. As long as the comp is either a real big or a solid pickup, I would not mind a trade. His value is about at the all time high seas. Yeah, that's why I'm like, man, if teams are willing to like throw a lot for OG, which I'm not saying like OG's a bad. Like he's definitely a great player. Does he have all-star in his future? Like that kind of jump? I don't know. I don't think so. But if teams are willing to throw a lot for him, you might have to capitalize, but at the same time, just don't rush to trade him. Because I think what teams are offering now, trades will be available, as we get to like towards the trade deadline during the season and stuff, especially with free agency coming up and everything. You don't want to force anything, if the right trade is in there. Masai's such a smart dude. He's not going to just, get rid of OG for, pennies on the dollar. Where's Bradley Beal going in your opinion? Man, if they offer him that 250, I think it's 250 extension, like I don't think he's going anywhere. Like get that bag, bro. Get that bag. But he did opt out. People was kind of allegedly opted out. I don't know if he did or not. I still haven't really got clarification on that. But even if he did opt out, I don't think it's a big deal, as much as people were trying to make it. But I don't know. Like I don't really see fits to where like teams are gonna make like a real move to get him. I think I would definitely say he will probably be a Washington Wizard when the season starts. I think I can confidently say that. Get it back. Hey, I am all for players getting their bag. That's why I was kind of mad when people was making a big deal about John Wall taking his player option. Like if I'm getting paid 47 million to not do my job, to just show up and sit on the bench. I don't even know John Wall is sitting on the bench. I'm taking my money 100%. He got thrown into the NBA off season show. LOL. I don't think he's leaving. If he does, it'll probably be a sign and trade. Yeah, definitely sign and trade. I think most big star like movement are via sign and trade nowadays. Like that seems like it's the norm. The offseason show is crazy. That's funny. The NBA, I think you tweeted that recently, Malik. Like the offseason is truly like a second season for the league. Like it is like another whole other season, like literally. And it's maybe even more entertaining than the actual season. Okay, we're back on track, man. I had this pick in my mock draft, Johnny Davis. That could be like writing on the wall though, that they might be preparing for Bradley Beal to request out. Denver is probably gonna pick a young European star with European basketball, an NBA star with young thinking and game vision really high. You thinking Nikola Jovic? Yeah, that's the main other like foreign prospect that I think is like in the first round, at least in my mock draft that I had in the first round. But then again, I'm not a draft expert, not a draft expert at all. But Denver typically does not miss with their draft picks. So I did tweet that. Yeah, the off season is crazy, bro. Like, there's got to be like a video somewhere on YouTube of somebody just going through the craziest NBA Twitter off season moments. What did Gabe say? Raptors getting Dame for OG. Portland runs it with Simon. Yo, that would be insane. That would be insane, man. Dame ain't running from that grind though, man. You already know him and Jeremy Grant about to be the best 45 win duo the league has ever seen. I hope the league don't get me for having this in the background. Like I can't control that it's reflecting off of the. I might have to get in the way, bro, because the NBA might try and get me. Nah, they really might be like. I don't think the roster's like gonna be bad. I think they'll have a good roster, but the West is just getting so much better. You might be a 45 win playing team. Like that's how good the West is this year. And I'm not even talking about like a 7 seed playing team. Like you might be the 8-9 seed winning like 43 to 45 ish games. Leave a like in chat though, man. We almost at 10 likes. Almost at 10 likes. Y'all been going crazy with the likes on the videos, man. So I do appreciate y'all. Like y'all been going crazy with the likes. I need Malachi in the garden. Hey, Gabe, man, people ain't hip that we actually had a college basketball podcast, and we were talking up Malachi before the Malachi hype was real. Like we were saying, like this dude might be a first round pick, and now it's like there's some lottery rumblings. Like I'm just saying, we was ahead of the curve. We like once we seen him like really break out and start having consistently good games, we was like, yeah, this dude's special. This dude is special. I would definitely like Malachi in the Garden though. I would. I saw Knicks fans wanting Johnny Davis, which he's off the board now. Obviously, maybe you take next best available? Question mark. I'm not sure. Open TikTok, so I gotta post these videos, but yeah, we'll see though. So like, you really have to think about it. If you want to play in the West, you have to wait for a championship appearance. Yeah, especially with the Warriors truly being back now, it's so tough. It is so tough, and like the Suns, they had an off like playoff series, like that game seven was pitiful, but I think they'll still be good next year. Clippers with Kawhi coming back, they're automatically back into contention. We expect the Nuggets to be healthy. If the Lakers can revamp, retool, if you have LeBron James with a good supporting cast, you have a chance, in my opinion. And if Anthony Davis is on his shit, and I'm even forgetting some teams like the Pelicans are going to be so good, but how good are they going to be? The Mavericks just came off a conference finals appearance. So it's like it's whew, it's so deep in the West, and I'm probably forgetting. Like the Timberwolves are probably going to be a better team next year, but they might be a playing team again, or they might fall off. The Kings have made so many moves to be a playing type team or a playoff team. It's getting like so many different teams are on the rise in the West. See, rare. Hey Mills, who do you want the Bulls to draft? Because I think there's one player that's just a picture perfect fit for them. Phoenix with KD versus the Lakers with Kyrie is going to be a crazy playing game. I saw one of those mock trades that had like Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, and like 3 first round picks for KD. I'm like, bro, that's insane. That's insane. See who the Knicks pick though, man. I know Woj probably already spoiled it. I don't care. They always draft some BS. Now the Bulls been doing good in the draft over the last few years, in my opinion. That is such a Knicks pick. That is such a Knicks ass pick, bro. I don't know how I feel about that, man. Oh man, how y'all feeling about that pick, man? The Knicks drafting Diang or Jang. I keep saying Diang, it's Jang. How do y'all feel about that pick? W or L? Leave it in chat real quick. Leave it in chat real quick, man. Oh, it's being traded. Gotta be. Is that facts, Devin? Like, did Woj tweet that out? I'm seeing a couple of L's, man. I'm seeing New York can never get it right. Audible booing. Oh yeah, Woj coming up right now. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. Okay, thank God. See, Dev, I had to mute Woj and Shams because I just didn't want to get too many spoilers, man. They already spoiled the first like 2 picks for me. So I was like, man, I'm cool. Definitely saved a Stephen A. Smith rant, man. Can someone turn the chat up for my boy? What's up with my guy Trey Harper, man? My boy, my guy. Hope that foot or ankle or whatever happened to you, bro. Hope it's healing up or it's healed and you back on your feet. That's good though for the Knicks. Can somebody leave or Devin, if you have it, what was the exact trade? Like, did the Knicks get an extra draft pick either this year or next year or something? Yes, Stephen A. He's a crazy dude. He's definitely like I listened to his interview on JJ Reddick's podcast, which I'm always shouting out JJ Reddick's podcast. But Stephen A. Like I hate the opinions he has because it just seems like he just be talking out his ass sometimes. But I love how he's kind of paved the way for people to make it in sports media. You know, he's definitely like a generational type dude in that aspect. Shout out to Chet, man. Shout out to Chet. 10 likes. Hey, shout out to Gabe, man. Leave a like in chat though if you just joined. Leave a like in chat. Let's see if we can get to like 20 by the end of the lottery. You know, if we get some more people in here. I didn't expect a big turnout though. I'm not gonna lie, because I did not promo this. I just kind of made a post earlier like I might stream the draft. I might stream the draft, but I wasn't 100% sold. But I ended up doing it. Hey Gabe, at the same time that I'm streaming this, I'm literally like making lantern posts. It's insane. Like the grind really don't stop, bro. It's insane. Bro, Woj be spoiling everything, man. Like I mess with Woj, but he be spoiling everything, bro. Him and Shams, man. They're generational. They're generational, bro. But they really love spoiling the draft. Like, can y'all just let us enjoy watching it? I had to hit some edits for pre-rise of the OSU picks, man. It really never stops. Bro, I'm literally on vacation right now, and it's like I had to make posts last night. I had a couple posts, I think, earlier in the day too. And then, bro, I got finessed into writing us or interviewing for a story, bro. I got finessed into doing this, man. So I gotta interview this. I think it's like a coffee, like food truck type thing. I gotta go interview them when I get back to Columbus. So it's like it's insane, bro. It's insane. Like the lantern work is it's crazy. I enjoy it though, but it's insane. It's insane, bro. Can't believe it's been an hour already, man. I'm actually glad that I didn't use my camera because it might have died at some point, like before we even got out of the lottery. I got a question for the guys in chat though, because this is something I've always thought about. Like, if y'all was like a lottery type pick, would y'all want to be at the draft or be with your family, like at a little get together? You know, maybe in your hometown or something like that. This dude put in a 28, 2018 LeBron James. Nah, man, I'm not carrying like that. Nah, I'm not carrying like that, bro. Maybe they didn't keep the pick. I think it has to be announced. Like it has to like process technically. So this might have the Knicks draft rights, or I might just be talking out my behind though. Richard said with the family. If I live far from the draft, I would go. It's so tough. I feel like me personally, I would probably go to. I might go to, but I could definitely understand being with your family. Like that is a very personal moment. But I want to wear the nicest suit, and I got to shake the commissioner's hands. And I just want to be in that environment. Whoa. That's kind of high in my. Ooh, that's high. Free said the draft. It is not part of the Knicks trade per Woj. Huh. Taking the fam to the draft and spending that first NBA check on a new career for the folks. Hey, that's love. Definitely. Yeah. That's another question. What would y'all do with y'all's first NBA check? Outside of getting your mom or your dad or your parents, your grandparents a house, what would y'all buy for yourselves with that first check? Like selfishly, what would y'all buy? Jalen Wynn, that's so surprising to see him get drafted so early. Cause I saw him like be, late lottery to like mid to late second round. Like he's been all over the place. Richard said he's buying a Corvette. Hey, I saw a nice Corvette earlier, bro. He said selfish 90s. Yeah, bro. I mean, obviously you gotta buy your mom's a house or whoever raised you, you gotta buy them a crib. But then again, you're gonna want to splurge a little bit, like whether it's some shoes, a chain, a watch, a car, your own crib. Like you gotta buy something real nice for yourself. Bro. What is Sam Presti doing? So okay, the Thunder will send multiple first round picks to the Knicks. Bro, Sam Presti's he's a madman, bro. That performance Tesla would be looking wonderful in the garage. Hey, I was gonna say the same thing, Gabe. Like I'm already planning on getting a Tesla at some point, but if I had that NBA money, that would be the first thing I would buy. I gotta get a Tesla. Gotta get a Tesla, bro. Okay, Sam Presti is a madman. This man is obsessed with draft picks. 3 picks in the top 12, bro. That's insane. If I'm not mistaken, I do think that was like they only had, I think, 2 and 12. I don't know if they had another lottery pick or another first round pick. I guess at the same time, it's cool for them though because they're they probably traded away some future picks, which they have too many. So it's not as bad. It's not as bad as I was trying to make it seem. It's not as bad as I was trying to make it seem. My next car is gonna have some historical plates. I'm not going electric. I respect it, man. I respect it. I don't know. It's just something about a Tesla that really intrigues me. You remember those memes of the entire draft lottery being OKC is starting to come true. 3 out of the 14 picks is pretty big, and maybe they trade up again. Who knows? I'll be sad if the Hornets don't take Durant. I am a Durant guy. I do like Durant, but at the same time, I love Mark Williams. Like that's my favorite prospect, Devin. So, but that is true. Like if you have Durant here, then he probably wasn't expected to fall to 13. You might want to take him, but even then, he might still be available at 15 because I don't see Cleveland taking a big personally. So he might still be available at 15, which is crazy. Which is crazy. They just have to make sure to keep a pick in the Duffy for Bronny in this trade. It seems like it's inevitable that Bronny is going to OKC. Like they got too many picks. Durant solid, but who is their coach? That's a great. I know they just interviewed D'Antoni again. He met with Michael Jordan, but who is their coach? Who do y'all think? Like, do y'all think D'Antoni, since Kenny Atkinson is not going to be the guy, do you think D'Antoni is the right dude for that Hornets team? Because I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, man. True, didn't expect him to drop. this far. OKC still have pick 30 and 34. They might have to trade them themselves. They might have to trade them picks too, man. I am. If D'Antoni's the guy, I'm not mad at it. I just know he's not going to be the long term option for them. But to get this team off the ground, to get LaMelo playing his best basketball, D'Antoni will get that out of his players. If MJ comes down and coaches, man, that's going to be a shit show. Shit show, bro. Terrible. Yes, I think we've been waiting to see D'Antoni coach a young team. Yeah, but honestly, I haven't really ever seen him coach like a young team. I think, let's see, maybe like the 2010-11 Knicks before they traded for Melo. Like that was probably the most young team that he's coached, with the exception of Amari Stoudemire. That team had like Gallinari, Wilson Chandler. I think Ray Felton was typically kind of young-ish. Landry Fields, like that was kind of a young team, and they were pretty fun, exciting. And Amari had his best season as a player. I think D'Antoni was coaching that team. I hope I'm not wrong. Let's see, man. Woj probably already tweeted it, so I don't know. I'm behind y'all. It's an interesting pick, and having two like top 15 picks is pretty dope too. At the same time, that's a that's a good pick. Yeah, that's a top 10 kind of talent that fell into your lap. Like you kind of gotta make the most of that for sure. Good call, Devin. Good call. The best part, we already know he don't care what his players do as long as they come to hoop. Yeah, facts. Facts. Yeah, he had James Harden playing his best basketball ever. His best basketball ever. Like we might never see that again from James Harden, which is no. He dude was averaging 36 points, but I listened to D'Antoni on a podcast as well, and he was saying like my goal is to make sure my players like have their best seasons. Like he tells guys, I want you to have a career year when you play for me. Malika's funny. She really be mocking Perkins. Nah, nah. Hey, we up to 11 likes now. 11 likes. Yeah, that's the Hornets typically do a good job drafting. At least, my bad. Let me take that back. The last couple of years, they've done a good job drafting. Before, not so much. But the last couple of years since Mitch Kupchak's been in, done a decent-ish. Like, of course, LaMelo made that pick there. I like what they did last year, even though they didn't really have the opportunity to give Kai Jones and James Bouknight a ton of minutes. But the last few years, they've done a pretty good job. I'm not mad at it at all for what they've done. Hornets got better for they trading him. Are they? I might have to turn Woj's notifications on, bro. I might have to turn them back on. My bad, Woj. Got him back. Got him back. Ooh, the Pistons are acquiring him. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting. What did Detroit? Ooh, who's in chat, man? Who's in chat right now? I know Malik's still here. Who in chat right now? Let's talk about this real quick. Because what is Detroit doing? I know obviously Isaiah Stewart's not the long term answer, but when they made that Jeremy Grant trade yesterday, I was of the idea of they only want to just pick equity back because they are trying to throw bags at players in the offseason. And maybe they still will. Maybe they still will throw a bag at Aiden. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll still throw bags at Miles Bridges. But I don't know, bringing another big in there, maybe that makes Isaiah Stewart expendable. My guy Chase, I appreciate you for tuning in, Brody. Appreciate you for tuning in. Leave a like on the stream, bro. If you're here, leave a like. Detroit stacking young talent crazy. Yeah, hey, Detroit. I love what Detroit is doing, man. videos on my channel of me praising Detroit randomly for like 2 minutes at a time. Like just saying like how much I love what their rebuild is. Hornets is poverty. I want to see what they got back in return. I'm gonna wait for Woj to announce it, man. I want to see what they got back in return because I'm not gonna judge that right now. Maybe they got because they still got pick 15, and Cleveland's not gonna take a big, so they'll get a big still. They'll still get at least Mark Williams. If Cleveland takes Brandon, I'm gonna be sick. Hey, he's a Columbus boy, but he's a Cleveland too. Man, he went to LeBron's high school. The Woj have reported a couple of times tonight. Conflicts a couple of times. Yeah, let me turn Shams back on too. My bad, Shams. I'll turn y'all back on. What did Shams say? The Knicks are trading Kemba Walker to Detroit. Okay. Why? Why? Okay. All right. That's interesting. Kemba to Detroit. Is he the savior? I gotta imagine Hornet fans just went through a roller coaster of emotions. Finally had a center, then traded me. Bro, if I was a Hornets fan, y'all would see me going like insane right now. Y'all would see me going insane. Like if they don't take Mark Williams at 15, Mitch Kupchak needs to be like on the bus back to La La Land because he's making Laker type of moves. Like he needs to go back to LA because he's just making terrible moves. I want to see what they got back in return though for Kemba or for trading Durant. And then Kemba thing, like, is that true? Is that true? I don't want to hear all the Clevelanders at OSU, which is crazy. Hey, they will be talking a lot of stuff, man. They will be talking a lot of stuff. And this is Ochai Agbaji. I already know this. I already knew that was. Honestly, I'm like maybe 50% on the pick so far. Like maybe. I got the first 5 right in my mock. I got the first 5 right. I think I got 10 right with Johnny Davis, and I got this pick right. So I got like 50% of the picks right. So that's not too bad. AJ Griffin, not a lottery pick. Not super surprised, but I am a little bit because I thought a team would still take him if he fell this far. Then again, it is all about fit at the same time, and not a lot of teams needed like wing players at this point. My mind's kind of been stuck on the Kyrie situation all day though, or at least since the news broke. Because that's like one of those players where like if he's playing, like that's like a big like league shifter. Like that's gonna shift the momentum of the league in a way. So that's gonna be interesting, man. If Kyrie does request out, or if that like is true. The Kyrie rumor is for sure major. Yeah, that's gonna be like a really like league shaking thing if he does request out. Reek knows me. Dev is funny. Hey, Dev, the Steelers are winning like 2 games this year, bro. I hope you know that. Steelers are winning 2 games this year, man. Hey, apparently both of those trades were true. Shams and Woj got those right. Hey, Dev, I got a question for you. I know you're already rich, but if you got that NBA check, like you got drafted, what's the first thing you're buying that's not for your parents, like not a crib for your parents or something like that? What is the first thing that you would buy for yourself? I've been asking everybody in chat. Bro, you are such a businessman. You are such a businessman, bro. Paying off all debts. Hey, I would do the same thing for real. I'll do the same thing. I would pay everything off. Car payment paid off. Credit cards paid off. That's a smart thing. That's a smart thing. I thought you was gonna say buy a chain or something. Or like nah, you're a watch guy. You would definitely buy a watch. You would definitely buy a watch. $500K watch for sure. Yeah, you gotta get like a nice Rolly or something. Like you gotta get a nice watch. Bro, they really be tweeting out these picks so early, bro. Like it still says the Hornets have time to pick, and they already tweeted out like a minute ago, like, yeah, they're taking this player. I still gotta see what Detroit gave up to the Hornets. It also does a lot of the Hornets they have a lot of like quality NBA players. So it's like, do you want to bring in two top team picks to already compete with two first round picks from last year? You know, LaMelo's obviously there. Terry probably not going anywhere. You want to bring Miles Bridges back. That's so much. That's too much. Sometimes too much talent is a bad thing, and you don't know what's going on with Gordon Hayward. So I kind of understand it. If y'all just got to chat though, leave a like. Leave a like. Leave a like, man. We're trying to get to at least like 20 likes. I don't think 20 likes is too much to ask for. The Hornets are taking Mark Williams, which is the right pick. Hopefully, they don't trade this one away, though. Yeah, hopefully, they don't trade this one away, bro. Hopefully, they do not trade this pick. Who's still in chat though, man? Drop something. Drop a W, a question, or something, bro. Let's get to talking. Tyrese Maxey popping up on the screen triggers some PTSD. He did. He had a couple games in that series against y'all, man. He had a couple games that was just like, man, is he really their third option? Charlotte is a team to watch. Yeah, if D'Antoni's the guy, then that's gonna be a good one for them. I love this Mark Williams pick. I love this pick. Like this is a match made in heaven. My favorite prospect. Like I really want to know how Woj and Shams get all this information. Like, how did they get this much clout to where teams will tell them like, "Oh yeah, we're picking this dude," like 5 minutes before the pick is supposed to be in. Durant is gonna take that matchup so personal. Consider the trade. Consider they trade him to take Williams 2 picks later. I mean, yeah, he might be in a better position though. I love what Detroit's doing, bro. Like, I love what Detroit's doing, but I hope there's some beef there though. Like, he should take that personal. Like, every time he sees Mark Williams over there, he should be pissed off. He should be pissed off. Damn, his mom tall as hell. Or was that his sister? Might be his sister. She tall as hell. Man, I can't believe we've been on here for almost an hour and a half, bro. It's been consistent too. Like not a ton of viewers, but like y'all been keeping me entertained. Like I have not just been talking to myself. Like there's a lot here in chat. There's a lot here in chat. That's his sister. Okay. Are they twins? Or are they just like, siblings? Cause bro, she's tall as she looked like she was a good like 6'6", 6'7" maybe. Like did she hoop? She kind of decent. Hey yo. Hey, that would be some NBA ready kids though, for sure. NBA ready kids. So I guess it's Jalen Duran and not Duran. I've been saying Duran this whole time. I think it sounds better, but I'm gonna stop disrespecting his name. It's Jalen Duran. I think she was or is in the WNBA. He said Malik spin game in the chat. Hey, Gabe, this is not a promo, but if you're not subscribed to Malik's channel, bro, he drops some great content. Like, even if you ain't like a fan of the games that he plays, he's so entertaining that you will still watch. Like, he be streaming like Sims and stuff, and I haven't played Sims since I was like 12 years old, but I'd be entertained. I'd be entertained. And my boy just got monetized too, so he over there doing big things for real. They said the Hawks, I think, are taking AJ Griffin. Gabe a real one, man. Hey Malik, I already watch most of your videos, at least when I get the time, like to watch them and sit down and just like actually indulge in them. But I will be tuned into that sports gaming channel, bro. Even though I don't like play 2K a lot anymore, I love watching people like just play the game on YouTube. Whether it's short videos, streaming, like I still like really enjoy that, even though the game kind of sucks. Yeah, Gabe a real one, man. Gabe need to start his channel. I know he's been talking about it, but Gabe got to start his channel, man. We got the podcast together. We got the podcast at school together, Gabe. But you definitely need to start your own thing, bro. I know you said when you get back to school, like that's gonna be the time to start it. He said he mean grateful by July. Man, I'm, I'm not the biggest AJ Griffin guy. I'm just not. But I'm glad he dropped a little bit, so the expectations won't be that high. He's going where they were going to expect too much out of him. I think this is perfect for him. Not that I'm like not like the biggest fan. I just don't think he has like elite upside, like some people were trying to make it seem. Still crazy that Migos split up though. Like that's insane. I'm with they randomly shout out his TikTok. That's funny. Apparently, Jabari Smith's dad played in the NBA too. Like I didn't know that, and I still like I didn't have the time to look him up, but That's just interesting. There's a lot of like father son NBA duos. Malachi and EJ back to back. I've heard a lot of Bulls talk around Liddell. Yeah, in my mock game, I had EJ going to the Bulls. I think that's one of the picks in the first round that just makes the most sense. Like that's a perfect pick. Because the Bulls just need some like front court players that can guard multiple positions and do, just a little bit of everything. And we know EJ is that kind of guy, and he's gonna be ready from day one. He's gonna be ready for day one. He's gonna put in all the work necessary too. I'm surprised they don't got Richard Jefferson up here, man. But back to Malik, I don't know where Malachi is gonna go, man. I can see him going anywhere from like 20 to like 24. Yes, Illinois native, man. Um, I think Jacob and somebody else are currently at the draft party, which is dope. Shout out to Jacob Benjamin. That boy be putting in work. He must have called off. They be working RJ like crazy. Hey, facts. His TikTok's hilarious too. Trey Brown, man. What's up with my boy, man? Long time no see, bro. Hope you doing well. Trey Brown's the biggest LeBron fan that I know. Biggest LeBron fan is Trey Brown, man. Your connection is unstable. Oh shoot. Pull up in a mercy. Saying the connection is unstable. So hopefully that's not. Is it tweaking? Oh man, it might be tripping, bro. Hold on, let's see. Might be tripping. And I'm not trying to restart it. Oh man. Can y'all still hear me? Just drop something in chat if like the connection says it's fine. Because it says it's unstable on my end. All right, cool, cool. Man, they trying to scare me, bro. They try to scare me with that one, man. Hey, we got a few more bodies in chat. What's up, my guy Tay? All right, appreciate y'all, man. Leave a like in stream too, man. Leave a like if you hear. Leave a like. He said, "I feel like he's still gonna win." I somewhat agree too. Like there's a lot more wrong with the Lakers than just upgrading Russell Westbrook to Kyrie Irving. Like there's still a lot more wrong with that team. It really starts with Anthony, bro. He has to be available and he has to be better. Good to see it, bro. Always appreciate the support, man. You definitely be showing a lot of love to the videos. Yeah, we've been live for like damn, we got 12 people in stream. Oh yeah, we've been live for an hour and a half, bro. We just been chilling, talking about the draft, talking about Kyrie. Honestly, if Russ goes to Charlotte, I'm locking with them. Bro, there's just not really anywhere where Russ would be like a good fit on a good team. Like he might just have to go to a bad team and just rock out. He said, bro, 80 need to be 100 for them to even have a chance. Most of the teams now, Bro, for real, like AD is really the key, man. Because you know, I mean, however you feel about LeBron, you know LeBron's gonna do his thing, but if AD's playing half-ass, they're not gonna be a championship team. They will probably barely be a playoff team, bro. I don't even hate on Russ, but I feel like they would have been much better sticking with Kuz, KCP, and Trez, man. Yeah, yeah. Rob Pelinka, man, he's such a he be in hiding, bro, because he kind of messed this whole situation up. Like they had a lot of good depth, and they chased star power and names, which will always come back to get you. Damn, hey Gabe, I see the Bulls. Allegedly, they're not taking EJ. They're not taking EJ. Yeah, facts though, Trey. Like we was talking about the West earlier. The West is crazy deep. Like there's so many good teams in the Western Conference next year. Like there's probably at least 9 teams that are going to be solidified, at least playing teams. And I don't even really know if that includes like Portland. The Kings are going to be trying to make the play in. I think the only teams that might really be like, we'll say out of it is like OKC, maybe the Spurs, and that's it. Like that's really it for real. That's really it. Like there's gonna be like maybe 12, 13 teams that are gonna be trying to be competitive next year. He said, I got to take for you. Let me hear it, Trey Harp. Let me hear it. Yeah, big facts, bro. Like even like the Suns are still gonna be a good team next year. Clippers are gonna be back. Grizzlies are only gonna get better. If Utah keeps their core, they're still gonna be a playoff caliber team. Then of course you got the Warriors. Like that's 5 teams right there. Portland's gonna try and be better. Like there's just so many good teams in the West. The league in general just has a lot of like really good talent. Like there's so many good teams. There's only like a handful of teams that are truly trying to like not be great right now or be good. He said I'm the best trade in this month. Hey yo, funny. If Kyrie leave Katie, he might as well go to the Blazers. I don't. I would like. I think that would be interesting. I saw somebody post about that earlier. Like KD got to save his legacy by going to Portland. I don't know though. That would be interesting though. I would love this. I would love to see like a star go to Portland and see if him and Dame can, compete for a championship. But I don't know if it's happening. I really don't. Really do not know, man. You've been sitting at like 9, 10 viewers for a little minute now. That's dope. I did not expect this. What y'all think about the draft so far, though? Like, if you just got the chat, like, any surprises for y'all? Do y'all think Paolo was the right pick at number one? Because I'm definitely a big fan of that pick. Like, I'm glad they ended up going with Paolo instead of Jabari Smith or Chet. My guy Z, what's good with you, Brody? What's good? Damn, Trey ain't even two then. That's crazy. Paolo went number one to Orlando. Number two was OKC. They got Chet, and number three was Jabari Smith. Number three was Jabari Smith. Magic couldn't do no wrong, anyways. Yeah, I don't think they could have went wrong with any of the 3 guys, but I think they made the right pick because I think Paolo has the potential to be the best of the three and like a true number one guy. Yeah, damn, a lot of comments coming in. Yeah, Malachi, I would like a lot. I would say at least 4 or 5 guys were memorable. Yeah, I think that's really the most case with a lot of drafts now because the talent is so good, like in the younger like generation of basketball. Like if you look at like recent drafts, like you look through like first and second round, there's only like a small handful of guys that are not either in the league anymore or just are good basketball players, NBA players at least. Yeah, I agree. Paolo was definitely the best fit. Yeah, Jabari is tough. I just think Paolo's more like I think Jabari's more gonna be like a complimentary type of player, and Paolo's gonna be like that true number one dude that's gonna be averaging like 24, 25 a game. Yes. Appreciate you, Gabe. Yeah, be sure to leave a like, man. We're trying to get to at least 20. I think 20 likes is doable. First stream on this channel, I think 20 likes is doable. That's doable. Yeah, I think all those is gonna have good rookie years, but Paolo would be my early pick for rookie of the year if I do say so. Can you post these 10 to 15? I'm about to send to you. Yeah, for sure, Mills. For sure. Go ahead, send them. I'll get the post ready. Send that 14 likes, man. My guy Tyson, man, what's good? Took you long enough to pop up, my guy. Took you long enough to pop up, bro. Bulls got Dalen Terry. Surprise pick for me. I do like him a lot though, and I think the Bulls are just going for like defensive minded guys. So I don't hate the pick. I definitely expected EJ Liddell to go there, but I'm not mad at this pick. And for what I see, Bulls fans aren't really mad at it either. I think they'll enjoy watching him play. Yeah, bro. I was watching his tape. Very disruptive defender, solid play. He's like a 6'6". He played point guard, I think, in college. He's like 6'6", long arms. Like he's very disruptive. He said, hey, I've been posting pics on the page. Can't even be mad at it, bro. Can't even be mad at it. Shout out to Jamil for handling like the post. Shout out to Jamil, bro. Because that stuff takes time. That stuff takes time. Leave a like and stream though if you just got here. If you just got here. Yeah, but they traded Jalen Duran. They traded him to the Pistons. They traded him away to Detroit. I'm not sure what they got back yet. I'm gonna have to check real quick if they posted the entire trade package. But they traded Duran or Jalen Duran to Detroit, and they still kept Mark Williams though, which is definitely solid. Definitely solid. Yeah, I don't think they announced. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely feel not watching the draft live after like the first like so many picks. It can get a little like redundant. Who do I think's won the draft? Detroit easily, easily Detroit so far. Like not even close as Detroit. OKC's done a pretty solid job too. They've done a pretty cool job. But Detroit getting Ivy and then getting another top 10 kind of guy, that's special, bro. I said earlier, I think Ivy has the potential to be like the best or one of the top 2, 3 guys in this draft just off of straight potential. And then Duran was like the best big outside of the top 3 guys. Like he was the next best big. He's probably he's the best true center. Like he's the best true center because everybody else is more like a 4. Chet maybe is a 5 in the long run, but when it just comes to like a pure like physically dominant center, that is Jalen Duran for sure. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of what the Knicks did, man. Just trading out of like I don't know if they got a first round pick in return for this year because I don't think OKC had another pick in the first round. So I'm like really confused on that. Okay. So the Pistons, the Pistons made another trade like separate. Yeah, they still haven't announced what's up with the Pistons, Hornets trade, and then whatever the Knicks got. It just says multiple first round picks. So maybe they're future picks. Maybe the future picks. I don't know. Like Knicks definitely got to be a loser. They're a loser so far, man. I don't know what they're doing. What's up, my guy Bonsu, man? I appreciate you for stopping by. Draft's been progressing. A lot of trades so far. Paolo went number 1, which I had in the mock. I got like the first 5 picks correct from my mock draft, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Even though I was drafting based off of what I would do personally. Jaden Ivey won the draft by ducking the Kings to play with K. Hey man, it's not a normal day if there's not some King slander somewhere, bro. Not a normal day. I do also like what the Kings did though. They drafted the right player. They drafted the right player for them. They made a smart move, which you don't say often about the Sacramento Kings. All right, Ben Mills, I'm about to get him posted. Bro. We was talking earlier. If you just joined, drop your favorite prospect from this draft class. Drop your favorite, maybe like a top 3 favorite guys that you got. Are you gonna make a video on the Nets news today? I might drop something tomorrow. I am on vacation right now, so even this draft stream was a little bit of a last second thing. But that's something that's so big. That's why I brought my recording equipment because that's big news. That is big time news. And Ivy was your favorite. Yeah, I'm a big Jaden Ivey guy. He was probably my top 3. My favorite prospect was definitely Mark Williams from Duke. Definitely my favorite prospect. What would be your guys' favorite young team at the moment? Rockets look very solid. Mine's is Detroit. I'm a big Detroit guy. I don't know if my guy Devin's in the chat still, but he's a big Orlando Magic guy. I like Detroit just a little bit more. Just a little more. But I think both of those teams are doing a very fine job. I also think the Rockets are doing a good job too. You know, I'm a little bit of slack sometimes, but they've done a pretty good job with this rebuild, given that James Harden just requested a trade like a year and a half ago. They've done a pretty solid job with their rebuild, especially drafting. They've done a really good job drafting. I think that goes under the radar. Rockets look nice. Pistons up there too. Yeah. Both of those teams doing really good. Orlando's doing good. Really, there's not really like a young team that's doing bad as far as rebuilding goes. I think they're all doing pretty solid. Check out the StatMuse tweet. I'm about to say, I almost unfollowed StatMuse earlier and almost muted it because they tweeted out some BS. Kind of pissed me off. StatMuse is iffy sometimes, but they cool. Picks 11 through 15, I think. Yep. Hey, Gabe. Malachi's about to get picked. Malachi's about to get picked. StatMuse be pushing nasty agendas sometimes. Yeah, dude definitely be pushing some crazy stuff sometimes. But I do mess with it because he do be having some interesting stuff. So I'm like, okay, I understand. But man, he be tweeting out some crazy mess sometimes. Some crazy stuff. Y'all see any picks that was like super surprising to you? I thought Jalen Williams being picked so high was kind of surprising. That's the one that kind of just like jumped out to me. Like, whoa. Let's also see if Orlando gets a superstar this time. Hey, if you asked me a month ago, I would not say Paolo should be the number one pick. But man, all the film I watched on him really changed my mind. I think he's gonna be that guy. He's gonna be that guy, bro. That's a major steal for San Antonio. Yeah, Branham is. I think he's somebody lottery potential. He had lottery potential. I think people are gonna look at him and be like, "How did he fall to the 20th pick?" That's how people is gonna look at him in a few years. Special talent. Hater Muse has some crazy entertaining content, bro. For some reason, I have not seen much of Hater Muse lately. Like, I have not seen them really tweet out anything like in the last like week. I don't follow their tweets always pop up. We talked about best young cores though. Who do you has the worst young core right? Like, just doing a terrible job, or maybe not terrible, but they're just behind the pack. Tough time thinking of a team that's really just doing bad. Yeah, Malachi's gonna be an interesting one, man. Even though that's another guard wing, which they kind of have an abundance of that, because he's more of a two guard in my book. So that's interesting, man. Shout out to Malachi though. Shout out to the Ohio State University, by the way. Hey Malik, I appreciate you for stopping by, bro. You've been here since we started, bro. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully tomorrow goes good for you, bro. Them long days be tough. Appreciate you, Brody. Kings, yeah, Kings is probably like consensus. Consensus just terrible at developing, terrible at drafting, terrible at making moves. Like Kings are notoriously just bad. Yes, sir. It's trademark now, bro. It's trademark. Yeah, very solid pickup, man. Very solid pickup. Very solid pickup. That's somebody that was on nobody's radars until like maybe early mid January, and then just slowly kept creeping up. Slowly kept creeping up. Best young core might be New Orleans. Yeah, that is still a young core technically. It's still technically you got obviously Zion Bi still I think 24. He's still young as hell. Um they just added Matt no not Mather Dyson Daniels. Then they got Herb Jones, Jose Alvarado, Jackson Hayes played really good last year. Trey Murphy. I'm probably missing somebody. Like they got some really good young talent there in New Orleans, bro. Ty Ty to Denver. I don't think they need Ty Ty, bro. I don't think they need him for real. Unless they plan on getting rid of Monte Morris or they can't resign. I don't know if I don't even think he's a free agent. All right, Richard. I appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Really appreciate it. Yeah, the Pels gonna be a. I don't want to give them the playoff label yet But with what they did this year, as long as Zion comes back and he's healthy, ready to go, I think they'll be good. Which I don't even really give Zion the injury prone label. He just kind of had two injuries that they wanted to be very cautious with, which it makes sense. He's the franchise. Nah, they traded Nikhil away at the trade deadline, Bonsu. They traded him away. What do I think of him? I think he still has some potential, but he really disappointed me this year, man. In New Orleans, like he had all the opportunity to be like a most improved player type of guy, and he wasn't that. I want to see Denver get Jovic for the memes. That would be so confusing. That would be so confusing, bro. So confusing. I think he's gonna end up in San Antonio, Jovic. That's where I think he's gonna end up going. But knowing Shams and Woj, they probably already announced who Denver is taking. Yeah, they did. They are crazy, bro. Woj and Shams are insane. They are insane. Yeah, the memes would be hilarious. Like Twitter would be Twitter would be funny tonight, to say the least. They would be very funny tonight, man. They would be, yeah, they would be funny, bro. Hey Tyson, do you have like somebody that you want the the Warriors to take since they still have their first round pick? Time to buy my third Spurs jersey. I love it, Gabe. See, I don't like what the Knicks is doing, bro. That's a great question. I want to hear y'all's thoughts on that too. Because I feel like it's more so shifting towards the accomplished players more so than just guys that like have that potential. Because like there's a lot less guys that just get drafted because they're 6'8" wings who are super athletic, but their offense needs to catch up to their defense. I feel like that happens a little less because teams are afraid to have that bust label. What's up, my guy Nate, man? What's good with my guy Nate? Need the Liddell to fall to 28. That wouldn't be fair, to be honest. Jovic, I could see Jovic getting to the Warriors, just chilling on the bench for like a year, and then all of a sudden he's gonna come out and be like another Swiss Army knife, offensively. Jang on cloud nine, bro, went from having to move to Oklahoma City to move to New York. No, Gabe, I think it's reverse. I think it's reverse. Actually, I think he's moving from New York to OKC because they made that trade earlier. And I think the Knicks are getting back like two future first round picks, which I don't understand why, because the Knicks are in a position to where they should be transitioning to getting young talent in and not trading them away. If that makes sense. Oh, shit, the Grizzlies on the clock. I don't know what the Grizzlies need. I would have really liked Malachi going here. They just announced who they're picking. I'm not really a fan of that pick, to be honest, but Memphis was no in the draft. So he said he's still on cloud nine. He don't gotta play for the Knicks. Yo, that's facts. That's facts. The Knicks had that one year where they were fun, and then yeah, they came right back down to earth. Where's Kennedy Chandler going? Bro, I really want to see him. I want to see him go to the Rockets. I think the Rockets have picked 26. Pick 26, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I want to see Kennedy Chandler go to the Rockets. I've made it known I'm not the biggest fan of KPJ being a point guard for Houston. I think somebody that's more of a traditional playmaker will be a little better for that team, or at least just having somebody in there that is a traditional playmaker that can at least stagger minutes with KPJ. I think he's a good fit for them. If Ty Washington's not on the board, I think that's a good fit. Oh shoot, they ain't not some trades, bro. Philly just traded the 23rd pick for DeAnthony Melton. That's a nice trade. I like this. I like that trade, man. I like the trade. The Sixers need more players like that. They need more players like that, bro. I like that trade, man. And the Grizzlies always seem to do this. Like they build young dudes up just to trade them, which makes sense. But I like Anthony Melton on the team, but they might be going more like Ty Washington here then with this pick, with the 23rd pick at least. And they just traded for Luria. So pretty interesting, man. Pretty interesting. It is pick 23, which is technically Philadelphia, but it's being traded away to the Grizzlies for DeAnthony Melton. That is the current situation right now. Yeah. A lot of little like just integral trades in the draft. That's what we love to see. We love draft night madness because that's like the sign of okay, the off season. We're a week away from free agency, basically. In free agency, even if it's not like the most hyped class, we'll probably see a lot of movement still, and like key pieces being moved. It's easy. Ben Simmons did all that to get traded, and he might not play a game with KD and Kyrie. I am here though for the Ben Simmons revenge tour. I'm all in for that. What do the Nets even have to do with KD and Kyrie leave? Hey, Seth Curry, Joe Harris, go trade for Miles Turner and get another shooter in there. Space the floor. Let Ben cook. Let Ben cook. If they could still be a playoff team, let Ben cook. Hey, I'm a fan. I'm all for that, man. I'm all for that. Probably won't happen, but I'm all for it. Get Ben his own team. Let's see if he is that guy. The thing is, if they hypothetically sign and trade Kyrie Irving, they'll get something in return. Maybe not anything crazy, but they'll get something in return. Kevin Durant, you're gonna get some shit back, bro. You are gonna get some shit back, man. You think Ben has a shot at All NBA again behind? Yeah, I do. I'm still a big Ben guy, man. I'm still a big Ben believer. Call me crazy. Maybe I'm delusional, but I'm still a big Ben Simmons guy. I really am. Also, if you just joined chat, man, leave a like. Leave a like. We, bro, when Ben before the whole Hawks series, Ben was really working, bro. Like he had a good year that season. He had a good year in 2020. 20, yeah. No, that was 2020, 2021. He had a good year. He said Kyrie to the Lakers isn't happening. I kind of want to see that happen though. I really do. I do want to see that happen. 20 like Rick. Hey, we seen that 22 likes, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all showing some love for the first stream ever that was kind of unannounced. I just kind of popped up out of nowhere. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Danny Green got traded, man. That's ass, bro. Bro is rehabbing a torn ACL and he got traded. 3-time champ Danny Green, by the way. 3-time champ. Think Jazz make any moves to actually progress next season? Hell no. Hell not, man. Look, I'm the most anti-Utah Jazz person probably on this platform. I want them to at least trade Donovan Mitchell, but only if the right trade comes. If they have to run it back with the same team or like just make small moves, they'll still be a playoff team, but I don't think there's a move out there for them to become a championship team. We'll see though, because Danny, we will see. But I would probably expect them to not make any big time additions because they don't really have a lot of assets. If they trade Rudy, man, they might as well trade Donovan Mitchell too. Like Donovan Mitchell's the better player, but I think Rudy's more important to what they do. And they still don't have a head coach. Hopefully, I want to see Jason Terry get the job if only if they like commit to the rebuild though. EJ dropping like a ball. I hate to see it, bro. He really might end up on the Warriors for real. Yeah, Tyson, I agree. We talked about this so many times before. It's just like they had their window, they didn't take advantage of the opportunity, and now it's like I don't think there's any going back like with this same core. I don't think it's possible. Nah, that agenda is truly alive. That agenda is truly alive. Regressing. I know y'all just got the ring. Draymond was so terrible though. He was bad. He was bad. I gotta get this off my chest too, since we're talking about the Warriors. I hate how Steph and Wiggins were easily by far the best two players in that series, and the people talking the most were probably the worst two starters on their team, in Thompson and Draymond Green. I know they're 4-time champions, but I would be much more comfortable if Steph Curry was talking that trash, or even Wiggins compared to Clay and Draymond, because they were pitiful in that final series, man. Bro, Draymond, he was really trying his best to let us win that series, man. He had his moments though. He had his moments where he looked like Draymond. Game 6 was kind of crazy when he hit that fadeaway mid-range shot. I'm like, yeah, this game's definitely over. It's wraps. It's wraps. Shout out to Wiggs though, man. Wiggins career like somewhat turn around from being looked at as a potential bust, which I don't think he was ever a bust in my eyes, but from being that to that label kind of being hanging around you to like being the second most important player to an NBA championship team is very, very impressive. I'm happy for Wiggins. He got a ring out of it. Hey, me too, man. I was never the biggest Wiggins fan when he was in college, but I felt like when he got to the league, he just got bashed so much for trying to be put into a position which just wasn't him. And that's like they wanted him to be like a Kobe Bryant, like a LeBron type of dude. And it's just like you just gotta accept like a Kobe Bryant, like a LeBron type of dude. And it's just like you just gotta accept like sometimes dudes just aren't that kind of guy, but they can still be a great piece. And I'm glad the Warriors found a spot for him. He bought in, they pushed him, he pushed himself, and now he's a champion. And he was the second most important player in that series. Like he was very important to what they were able to do, man. His defense on Tatum and then just his relentlessness on the boards was just insane. Nah, yo, he can't. It can't be Taco Bell, but it has to be like a food commercial. Has to be a food like an Arby's commercial or something. Yeah, that's another thing, man. Some dudes just when you put that much pressure on somebody, man, it's just like they're bound to fail just because not fail, but underachieve because the expectations are so high. That's why, like somebody like LeBron, you really have to command what he has done. You know, because he has had more attention than maybe anybody, and has exceeded the expectations even, which is insane. See what the Bucks take, man. I haven't checked Woj or Shams in a minute. Shout out to Marshawn, man. I seeing guys emotional, it be making me like, damn, like that's just a big moment for them too. At the same time, yeah, bro, it got to be an Arby's commercial, man. Has to be an Arby's commercial. It can't be exactly like Jokic because it's not. He's not Jokic. You feel me? He's different. Name a little different. Game a little different. So it can't be. It cannot be a Taco Bell. It got to be like Arby's. Maybe McDonald's. I don't know. Popeyes. Maybe Arby's was a little too disrespectful. Yeah, that EJ agenda, bro. Tyson, it's still alive, bro. Still alive. Yeah, I think that I'm liking the past few years of not having a clear cut number one pick besides Zion. I agree. I like the I like how it's been kind of mysterious. Like for the majority of the last month since the Magic got the first pick, it's like probably gonna be the Jabari, and then lately it's like Jabari, but maybe Chet, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh nah, Paolo might really be the number one pick. I think that's a good compromise, Tyson. The Wendy's commercial is very understandable. Wendy's is pretty elite. Wendy's is elite, man. I honestly don't know how long I'm about to stream for. I might just do the first round because I do gotta eat. But I don't know. I'm gonna think about it, man. Having a good time streaming though. This has been fun. Maybe a DoorDash commercial. Hey, DoorDash, yeah, maybe. That is I think they are a sponsor of the NBA, if I'm not mistaken. They sponsor something big. It might be the NBA. Or a Hennessy commercial. Maybe a Hennessy commercial. Who knows? It just lets some stress off of the picks. Not having a clear cut pick makes people not expect them to be absolute superstars. So guys like Wiggs don't get this hella early into their careers. That's a great point, Jacob. That's an amazing point for real. Yeah, I mean, people just put unrealistic expectations on guys. Like, I don't know if any of y'all were in here earlier, but we were talking about like how anytime it's somebody that's 6'10 has a little bit of guard skills that get compared to Kevin Durant. And that is just not that's just not fair, bro, because there's only been one KD. And there probably won't be another anytime soon. Like some dudes are just generational, once in a lifetime type of players. So it's unfair putting those expectations on people. Very unfair. How choke choke. Hey, I'm still Gabe. I'm still mad. I did not go to that game. Like I'm very disappointed in myself for not pulling up to that game at the shot. Yeah, they are violating Jovic, bro. Even though I said Arby's, man, they talking about DoorDash. A DoorDash commercial is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. If you're 6'10", like you shoot more than 35% from three. Bro, exactly, man. And the only dude that's come even remotely close to being Kevin Durant has been Brandon Ingram. And he's not in the realm of KD. He's still very good. He's an all-star, but he's not Kevin Durant. Like, that is just it's so unfair to be treating young men like that, bro. It's so unfair, man. I can't stand it. Yeah, Tyson. I didn't go to a game this year. I couldn't bring myself to go to a Ohio State basketball game this year, which was kind of a bad choice. Definitely should have went to at least one game. But yeah, definitely pull up, bro. We can if you pull up, we can slide to a game for sure. You'll be a student next year, anyways, even though you won't be on the main campus until I think you said like a year later. I think so. But yeah, you got. I don't know if you've been to a football game either. You definitely got to go to a football game. Like that is a must. Yeah, I've actually never been to a college basketball game. Oh, you definitely yeah. You're a student, bro. You're gonna end up going to a lot of games. I have not heard the name Bruno Caboclo in like 3 years, bro. Only time I ever hear it is on KOT4Q. That's the only time I ever hear it. And even I don't even think he's mentioned it in a long time. Bro, you better get on those tickets as soon as they go on sale, bro. Cause if they haven't already gone on sale, I have no idea, but they will be sold out instantly. That's gonna be a big game. It's gonna be a big game. Remember when people always ask all the skinnier dudes to bulk up and they keep their shooting stroke? Yeah, that's a no go. Just like I can't expect to be a bodybuilder or something. Yeah, that's facts, bro. That's facts. I don't know. It's impressive when dudes do put on weight or muscle and still are capable jump shooters. I believe in Bruno too. Hey, if you believe in Bruno, man, drop a W in chat. I'm gonna drop a W for y'all too. We mess with Bruno Caboclo around here. He's a legend. Organ doesn't want to see OSU in the shoot, bro. We already handle business, man. We already handle business in the shoot, man. Nah, Ohio State's gonna be nice next year, though. And in all seriousness, in football, they're gonna be nice. I still can't believe freaking EJ still hasn't been drafted, bro. And the Spurs took another guard. Is that the writing on the wall that Dejounte Murray's gonna be going? Wendell Moore's gonna be a first round pick. Wow, surprising. I'm actually not opposed to EJ being a Warrior. Yeah, Jacob. It's crazy because I'm not an Ohio State basketball fan, but I'm an avid Duke hater because I'm a North Carolina basketball fan. And I didn't go to that game. For whatever reason, I just didn't go. Yeah, man, I'm wondering like, are those Dejounte Murray rumors actually like gonna come to fruition? Because everything they've done tonight seems like they might get rid of him. Like they might hit the full reset. It's looking that way, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's really looking that way. I remember the day we traded Bruno for Malachi Richards. Bro. Bro. Malachi Richardson, that is a name I have not heard. I thought he was going to be a pretty good pro, and he was out of the league in basically like a year. Wendell Moore is a first round pick. That's surprising. That is so surprising. The Celtics should trade JT for Bruno straight up. The way JT played in the finals, I'm not opposed to it, bro. DeJounte quote tweeted the John Collins rumors. He's gone, bro. Yo, I'm a big fan of either a Trae Young, DeJounte backcourt, or a Darius Garland, DeJounte backcourt. Big fan. Big fan of both of those. More so the Trae Young one, though. More so the Trae Young one. Might have to throw another poll up there, fellas. If I can figure it out, yeah. So y'all say Kyrie will not be a Laker. Also, I just saw more heads join the stream. If you did just join, leave a like. Let's get to 25. Let's get to 25. Rockets pick. Yeah, I think this Rockets pick is going to Minnesota. I just saw Woj tweet something about it. Yeah, it's going to Minnesota. So they're getting Wendell Moore. That kind of makes a little more sense. He's a little more win now. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to do, Gabe. DeJounte Murray location. I stay pawing on the Celtics soundfall just to see Tyreek and Jack Emerson on Twitter. Hey, it's crazy that me and Jack are like the avid Ohio State, Boston Celtic guys, man. That's crazy. Man, this thing acting slow. Spurs. What's some more teams out there? Spurs, Hawks. I'm gonna say Spurs, Hawks, Cavs, and other. That's what I'm gonna say. If this thing would hurry, it's acting so slow. Here we go. Cavs. All right, bet. Poll's about to go up, fellas. Poll is about to go up. We send that 24 likes too. I want him next to Jamal Murray and Joker. That would be that would be a little decent. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, if y'all are familiar with me, you know how I feel about DeJounte Murray. I'm a big fan. I wouldn't hate that for real. Let Jamal be more of a natural two, which I think he is, but DeJounte can still take the primary backcourt defensive role. I wouldn't hate that. Give up whatever you got to give up. Give up them picks, man. You're trying to win a championship. I wouldn't hate that. I did not think about that, Gabe. Yes, Cavs and Atlanta would be interesting. But now I'm thinking about Denver. Like that, that's kind of That's kind of spicy for real. I would not hate that at all. You got to decide, Tyson. You got to vote on the poll, bro. If you haven't, you got to vote. That's my rule, man. If I put a poll up, you gotta leave a vote. You gotta leave a vote. Denver would be kind of spicy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the Hawks though. I feel like that's the kind of dude they need next to Trae Young. Because DeJounte, he's even though he had a big year, he's still kind of a low maintenance kind of guy. Personally, I'm giving up MPJ for DeJounte. If the Spurs would accept, honestly, bro, I do really like MPJ a lot, but if he's gonna keep being knickknack, you might have to give up on him early. And you're trying to win a championship now too. So love to see DeJounte and Levine together in San Antonio. Yeah, I wonder if that was just smoke though. That might have just been smoke. I think that somebody in this camp probably put that rumor out so he can get his money from Chicago. I think he's going back to Chicago. DeJounte is a really big guard, plays the passing lanes nicely, pretty much do everything. Yeah, he's still. I don't know if he's 24, 25, but he still is kind of young ish. Still is relatively young. Like you'll get him now, and he can help you win now, but also be there, after the potential title run. Like that's how I think of it if I'm Denver. It's if you had to give up somebody younger, Michael Porter Jr., I would be okay with that, to be honest. Yeah, Tyson. I just feel like a lot of. I mean, that's what I would do if I was somebody's agent. I would, and Rich Paul is his agent. Rich Paul is his agent. He probably put something out like, yeah, he might think about San Antonio if the money's not right, just to get Chicago thinking like, hey, nah. I would definitely do the same thing if I was an agent. Hey, also shout out to Rich Paul. Rich Paul is the GOAT. Imagine if Bo Cruz was in the draft. Easily the number one pick, bro. If Bo Cruz was in the draft, easily the number one pick, man. Easily the number one pick. That's who the Celtics need. That's who the Celtics need. They just need to draft him in the second round just cause. Yeah, the Bulls are in a weird spot because I don't think there's really anything they can do to be like a true championship team. But I don't think anything's wrong with just being a good team after having years of being a terrible franchise. Because it's at least showing that you're willing to pay guys and to try and build something. It looks good as a organization. Nah, facts, man. Bo was putting in the work, and Adam Sandler might be like the second greatest agent of all time. If the Warriors actually, bro, if they actually get EJ, this has to be the most lucky franchise of all time. Miami took Jovic. That's a weird pick. That's a weird pick. I hate that. I don't like that for Miami unless they're trading him. Unless they trade it. If not, I don't like the Jovic pick. I don't like it at all. Actually, I take that back. I like it long term because Miami is a great developmental place. I don't like it for fit right now. Guess who's John Wall's agent? Rich Paul. Rich Paul is his agent. He's with Clutch Sports. Rich Paul is the great. He's the greatest agent ever, bro. He's the greatest agent of all time. He's honestly like a top 10. He's a top 10 finesser of all time, bro. Bro, everybody in this chat scored the same amount of points as John Wall last year. Same amount of stats across the board. Everybody in this chat right now. Everybody scored the same amount of points as John Wall. I ain't mad at John Wall though. Hey, if I'm able to get 47 million for not doing anything, I'll take that shit too. And no, I'm not taking a buyout either. I'm not taking a buyout unless you're paying like 95% of my salary. Bro, John Wall's living everybody's dream, bro. Real deal finesser. Real deal. Oh, okay. So the David Roddy kid is going to Philly for D'Anthony Melton. That's interesting. Honestly, if I was a lottery dude, or if I was, yeah, if I'm not confident I'm not going lottery, I'm not going to the draft, bro. Because barely anybody's still gonna be watching. if I'm getting picked at 27 and I was in the green room. Come on now. If you just joined chat though, leave a like, man. Leave a like. We at least got to get 25. We got 11 people in here. We at least got to get 25. The fact that a man named Rich can get so many people a bag is a crazy flex. Bro, insane flex. Insane. Insane, man. Bro, I would take 47,000 to do nothing. I would take 4,700 a month to do nothing. Or hell, every 6 months to do nothing. Like I would take that much to do nothing. This man's getting $47 million to do nothing. $47 million to do nothing, bro. Shout out to John Wall, bro. That's gonna be studied in textbooks one day. Like, how did one man make over $90 million over 2 calendar years, not doing anything? That is gonna be studied in textbooks that our grandkids are gonna be studying in school, man. Like, that is insane, bro. I'm surprised, man. Let's see. I'm surprised they haven't already spoiled who the Warriors are taking. I have a feeling it's not going to be EJ though. I just have this weird feeling they're not going to take him. I think they should, but I don't think they will. If somebody that good falls this far, I feel like you just have to take him. But I feel like the Warriors always think outside the box when it comes to late round picks. Bro, I don't even think there's a GTA heist where you can make that much, man. I don't even think you can make 47 million on a GTA heist. But then again, I haven't played GTA Online in years. I just want to wing at least. Yeah, Tyson. I had y'all taking Jake LaRavia from, I think he's from Wake Forest. Yeah, from Wake Forest. And he did not he obviously got drafted way earlier. So I don't know. And I thought Marjan Bojamp would be kind of interesting, but he got drafted. So I'm not sure where y'all go with this for real. I would definitely, if I was y'all, I mean, y'all already got Kaminga, so it's not like I think Kaminga's gonna end up being the Draymond replacement at some point. But you definitely gotta start getting like that intel. And they just announced it. Patrick Baldwin Jr. That's a Warriors ass pick. I like that. I like that a lot. There was a time where John Wall and IT4 were at the top of the East, bro. Yeah, that year 2017, they were probably two of the three best point guards in that conference. Two of the best 3-point guards in that conference. And now IT is like, he was just happy to have an opportunity, and John Wall is not doing anything, but he's making a bag. And that was just 5 years ago, bro. Crazy times. I be trying to tell people, like, man, John Wall was that guy. Like, he was elite. He was so good. Nah, if there's somewhere where Patrick Baldwin was going to go, I either wanted him to go to Memphis. That was where I had him going, but I do like the Warriors because he's somebody that just needs a little bit of work. And I think the Warriors will get the most out of it. He's a good shooter, and his percentages in college are not going to reflect how good of a shooter he is. Bro, are y'all taking a prime John Wall or current day John Morant? I've had this discussion with people. I want to see what y'all think. Prime John Wall or current day John Morant? Yeah, go ahead. It is tough, Tyson, but give your answer, and I'm gonna give mine after I see y'all's. Yep, bro. John Wall was easily a top 5 point guard in this day, bro. Easily a top 5 point guard. Was giving you 23-10 with good defense. I don't think he was all NBA defender, but he was a good defender. Tay said John might have it. I can see either way, man. I can definitely see either way. Prime Wall for nostalgia purposes. Respect. I say Wall. I can understand if you say Morant because recency bias is a hell of a thing, but also at the same time, Ja is just that nice. At the same time, he is that nice. So yeah, it's tough. John Wall was getting boys paid though, bro. Like Otto Porter's great grandkids are still gonna be feeding off of his money. Same thing with Gortat, Martell Webster, Trevor Ariza had a year there where he ended up getting paid. Yeah, I think Ja will probably, as long as health is there, he will end up being better. But I would say right now, I would take Prime John Wall. Oh, I like that Houston pick, Ty Washington. I like that a lot. I do appreciate y'all for coming by for the stream, though, man. I really do appreciate it because it's y'all been consistently here the entire 2.5 hours. This was unannounced. Y'all been here chopping it up consistently in chat. I have not really had moments talking to myself at all. Kelly Olynyk ruined my enjoyment of, bro. It's crazy because if Kelly Olynyk did not come out of nowhere and go off, we lose that series because that was a pretty close game. Nah, Tyson, I appreciate you for coming by at all, bro. For sure. I'm sorry we couldn't fix your Chris Haynes interview, man. Sorry we couldn't fix that, bro. That's a big time accomplishment, though. Talking to even hell, that's Chris Haynes is your homie. That's your boy. Like y'all are cool. Y'all know each other on a first name basis, bro. Like that's dope. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm about to sign off for real. Like I just wanted to tell y'all I appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. We got 24 likes. We've been sitting around like for a minute. We sitting around like 8, 9, 10 viewers. Is this Sixers pick their own? I don't think so. Let me check, bro. I do not think so though. I think they might have traded their pick away. I may reach out to him next week before free agency or something. Yeah, I wanted to ask you, um, he doesn't just exclusively cover the Warriors anymore, correct? I think I already did ask you, but I kind of forgot what your response was because that was a little while ago. Yeah, Philly traded their pick away. They got the Anthony Melton back in return, so that's basically a first round pick in my book. Nah, he doesn't. He's an all around NBA guy now. Okay. Okay. I was gonna see if we could maybe get him because I know I talked to you about having you on the channel for when I talk about the Warriors in the off season, but I'm gonna just stick with you. You know, I want you to have this the shine of this installment of the What's Next series, bro. You know. Hey, gay, bro, I'm telling you, that's how I was eating off of YouTube last year was straight Dame and Ben Simmons trade videos. The easiest 300 minimum view videos ever, man. When am I gonna start it? I'm probably gonna start when I get back home for real. And I'm gonna start with I'm gonna spoil it for y'all since y'all been around the stream for this long. I'm gonna start with the Celtics, but I'm gonna do that video by myself. I was gonna ask, I was gonna hit up the dude, I think his name's like Barstool Greeny on Twitter. I was gonna hit him up and see if he wanted to come on the channel. But I'm like, man, I'm gonna just do this myself, man. I know my own team way too well to have anybody else's input. So I'm gonna just do it myself. And yeah, Gabe, we're probably gonna have a little long episode when we record on Saturday for real for the pod. He said he won't gain weight. You can tell by his body frame. I don't think his weight's really gonna be an issue for real. I think he'll put on the necessary like muscle, but he might not be like. I don't think he's gonna have to be like Giannis big. You know, people's when Kevin Garnett came into the league, he was skinny as hell, and he still never got big, but he was somebody that was just wiry, strong, and I think Chet can be that kind of guy. First time I seen your name in the chat though, the editor. I appreciate you for stopping by. Dame needs to run from the grind, bro. Dude is wasting his prime away. Hey, I think Dame is pretty content with being who he is. And I can't believe we went through the entire first round and EJ Liddell did not get selected, bro. All right. So that pick was not the Rockets. I thought they said it was the Rockets pick. That's interesting. That is very interesting, man. And this is Denver's pick right here. So this last pick's Denver, and they're taking Peyton Watson. Okay. Wow. Damn, I like Ty going to Houston, but hey, for the Grizzlies, that's nice, man. That's probably writing on the wall that Tyus Jones is going somewhere else. They're not going to be able to pay him. Yeah. I think yeah, we'll probably look at Ty and be like, wow, that was such a good pick. It seems like lately, I think Jay Billis just mentioned it, but those those Kentucky guards lately be getting drafted a little later, but they've done very good in the league. Hey Bonsu, appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Didn't even know you was from Turkey, man. That's love. That is love, bro. That's love, man. I appreciate you, man. You always show love on the video, so shout out to you, Brody. Shout out to you. Have a good night, fam. Or I don't even know what time it is over there. Just have a good one, bro. I appreciate you. Where do you think he goes, man? Do the Celtics have a second round pick? Hope he falls to us if we have a second round. I don't even know we have a second round pick, to be honest. I really don't think we have one. I'm about to check real quick. I don't think we have one. 6 a.m. Bro, you watching the stream at 6 a.m., man? That's love, bro. That's real deal love, bro. I appreciate you, bro. That is, yeah, that's crazy. Have a good day though, for real, fam. Have a good day. Oh, you talking about Tyus Jones? Dang, just kind of pivoted. My bad. Where do I think Tyus Jones goes? I think he'll be a Knick. I think he'll be a New York Knick. Yeah, if I said anywhere, I would say New York. That's where I would really say. Close runner up might be the Clippers, but personally, the bias in me, I would love him in Boston. Like, give him whatever he wants. Give him whatever he wants to come to Boston. I would love him in Boston. That would be perfect. Yeah, Bonsu a real one, bro. Bro comments on every video. He watches every video. Gives good, in-depth comments, bro. I appreciate him a lot, man. And it's crazy. Like, I don't even remember. I don't know how he found my channel. It might have been through Twitter. But ever since, he has not missed a video, man. Like, that's real deal love. Let's see what the stream, or not the stream, the poll was looking like. I forgot we even posted this poll, man. I can't believe the first round went by and EJ did not get drafted, bro. That's crazy. All right, so the results are in. Most of y'all think he's going back to the Spurs. 14% for the Hawks, 14 for the Cavs, and 28% for other. Okay. Well, not back to the Spurs, but stay with the Spurs because he's still well under contract. That's okay. That's interesting, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that. That kind of got me like, damn, like somebody from Turkey is watching my videos. Like, damn, that just lets you know, like, just keep going with whatever you got going on, man. Because people are gonna notice, and they might not be from, where you're from. They might not be from your hometown or even like your home state. They really might be on the other side of the globe. And that's love for real. That's love, man. So did who in chat, who did y'all vote for on the DeJounte poll? If y'all still here from when y'all voted. I'm intrigued. Tyson, I've been thinking about it. I need to text D Mills. D Mills is on my radar. He follows me on Twitter. Real cool dude. I see him doing some podcasts sometimes. And I just think, yeah, I think that would be a good guy to have. I was gonna hit up P, but I already found somebody for the Knicks. And this is like my guy. Like I met him through TikTok. Like he makes NBA videos, and he's another dude that just shows real love. And I'm like, man, I might as well bring him onto the channel, let him talk about his Knicks. And then Kenny for the Bulls, I'm gonna just keep it a bug. That's probably not happening. Dude's a dad now, super busy with like 15 different channels. Gabe said he voted other because of Denver. Okay. Gabe, you really got me thinking about Denver because I did not even think about them. I'm actually rooting for that now. I clicked the Cavs, not even thinking, but I feel he stays with the Spurs for now, but they move for a rebuild. Yeah, I don't think there's any rush to really trade him. Yeah, I'll probably get Kenny someday, but I'm not really too stressing about it. Like, he got a lot going on. Probably he's the one through the wire dude that does not follow me back on Twitter, so he probably wouldn't even like see my DM or anything. But it's cool. And I was thinking about hitting up Mike too, but I have somebody else I'm gonna do for the Lakers. Somebody that's been around like the channel for a long time, so I'm gonna hit him up instead. Um, yeah, I actually got my list. I got the list down. Like I have a little less than half the teams. At least like I have some dudes like I've already hit up and scheduled, like maybe like 9 or 10 people, and I have like a few that I still need to hit up. I got someone already from Miami. I got you Tyson for the Warriors. My guy Devin running the NBA. I got him for Toronto. I got somebody for the Knicks. I might have somebody for the Mavs. I got somebody for the Bulls. Planning on the Blazers. The Magic, I'm gonna try and hit up this dude that I kind of have a we're friend. We have a friend. We have a common friend, so I might hit him up because he writes for the Magic, or at least I think the Orlando Sentinel or something like that. Rockets. I don't know about the Rockets. I don't know many like Rockets content creators for real. So I don't know. I got the Lakers down. Okay, see, I might hit up. Y'all are probably familiar with Cone. I'm probably gonna hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up, see if he wants to come on the channel talk about OKC. He just hit 10K by the way on, I think 10K on YouTube, which is crazy. That's tough. 10K is tough. And then like a lot of the teams are just like I don't know anybody for that fan base. Like I don't know anybody for that fan base. Yeah, not Kane. Cone will be the perfect OKC dude, man, because he probably does not miss an OKC game. And he's always in the rumors, like he knows exactly what's going on with OKC. Hey, hey Gabe, if I can't get D Mills, I'm gonna hit you up. If I can't get D Mills, I'm gonna hit you up. Hey, I'm down for that. Gabe, bro, you need to at least like just launch like the idea of your channel. Like just get everything ready so then when you move, you can just go ahead and get started. So you can just hit the ground running for real. But like, bro, like I don't know any jazz. I've never met a Jazz fan on Twitter. Never. I know a Kings fan, but he doesn't create content. So, uh, the Hornets, I don't really know any fans personally. The Bucks, I don't know any that create content. I might be able to get Pistons and Pacers done. Um, the Nuggets, no. Maybe the Suns. I might be able to hit up somebody. The Nets, no. Philly, maybe. I probably could get somebody for Philly. Somebody that I'm cool with. I might be able to get him if he's not too busy. Pelicans, don't know. Don't know. We need to get CJ. We need to get CJ McCollum on the show. Clip this. Yeah, clip this and send it to CJ. Clip this and send it to CJ. Be like, hey, I've been the biggest CJ fan probably on Twitter for a long time. Like there's so many tweets of me praising CJ McCollum because that is my guy. That is my guy. Yeah, bro. Never seen a Jazz fan on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for a long time. JJ Redick would be a dream interview. I would just want to talk basketball with him in general. Gonna have a multi-hour grind session, teach myself iMovie. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm trying to get away from iMovie because it just keeps messing up my videos. Not messing them up, but it's just like taking me extra time to edit them, which iMovie is supposed to be simple, but it be messing my stuff up. So I'm like, I need to transition away from it, bro. For real. And then the rest of the teams, like the Wizards, I don't know anybody. The Clippers, kind of maybe could get somebody. The Hawks, I don't know. Spurs, don't know. I know a couple Timberwolves guys, but they don't even really make YouTube videos anymore. So I don't know if I can get them. The Grizzlies, don't know anybody. And I have somebody in mind for the Cavs. I gotta update my list. Gotta update my list. I'm actually gonna hit him up after this stream. Nah, bro. Yeah, you can tell CJ definitely got that journalism degree, bro. Because he's so well spoken. So well spoken. So well spoken. I don't know if we'll be able to hit 30 likes, but we hit 25. I do appreciate that. But I don't know. If we could hit 30 before I get off here, I might stay on until EJ gets drafted, bro. I might just stay on until EJ gets drafted for real. Or if we make it so far, I might just stay on all the way for real. If y'all still gonna be here, I might as well still be here too. Cause yeah, y'all really y'all been. I know Tyson came a little late, but you was here like about an hour and a half in or something like that. Gabe's been here since like maybe 20 minutes in. Like Tay been here for a minute. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I think Mills is actually still in the stream. He's just streaming at the same time too, which is real love. And I got Mills pulled up on my phone too, because that's my boy. Yeah, yeah. Let me promote my boy Jamil real quick too. I'm about to drop his. I don't know if I can tag him. I can. Okay. I just tagged him in chat. It's about to send out now. Go subscribe to my boy. Go subscribe to my boy Mills, man. He actually just started like he had a YouTube before, but he kind of slowed down with it, and then he switched to Twitch, and he's streaming on there for a while too. But he just made his return to YouTube, and he's been streaming for like maybe I would say 3 weeks tops, and he already has like 122 subs. So if y'all could sub to my boy, man, I like that. I really appreciate it too. Also, since we promoting things, man, since we promoting things, dang, 3 point wheelie's not popping up, bro. Yeah, I tuned in after the lottery was over. Yeah, the lottery kind of went by kind of fast for real. It usually seems like it takes like forever, but it went by pretty fast. Went by pretty fast. I don't know why 3 Point Weekly didn't pop up in chat. Anyways, yeah, I just posted me and my boy Gabe Ware. Even though there's only a few people in chat, we got a podcast with my guy Devin running the NBA. Go subscribe. We've been a little inconsistent, I ain't gonna lie, but when we drop content, we drop bangers for real. I appreciate whoever just left a like, man. That's love. That's love for real, man. If we can hit 30 likes, man, that's like overachieving in my book. I was thinking we was gonna hit like 20 for real. Who's my early favorite for rookie of the year? Is it bogus of me to say the number one pick? Is it bogus of me to say the number one pick? I'm gonna say Paolo. I'm gonna say Paolo, bro. For me, I gotta go with either Jabari or Ivy. Yeah, I'm not mad. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I can see maybe Ivy more so. Only thing I'm worried about with Jabari is the lack of playmaking in Houston. That's the only thing I'm kind of scared about. Bro, to be honest, like tell me if I'm just kind of in the moment right now. Am I crazy for thinking like the Magic can make like a not make the play in, but be in contention for the play in? Like maybe we get around the trade deadline and they're like maybe within 4 games or something like that. Like it, if I'm crazy, drop an L in chat. If I'm crazy, drop an L in chat, bro. Because I don't know. I feel like they got everything it takes right now to be. It, if I'm crazy, drop an L in chat. If I'm crazy, drop an L in chat, bro. Because I don't know. I feel like they got everything it takes right now to be a competitive ish team. Just young, but still competitive. My rookie of the year may be Jaden Ivey. I think Jaden Ivey has the makings to be rookie of the year too. He would probably be my second pick for real. Cause he's gonna get a lot of just like easy looks just from playing with Cade. And he's also super talented at the same time. That's gonna be a fun backcourt duo for years. Yeah, man. I think they're a little ahead of schedule in a way, even though they just had the first pick. That sounds weird, but they have so much talent. They just chose to lose a lot of games. Chet's with OKC. Tay. He got drafted to OKC. Oh no, you're saying if Chet, oh, rookie of the year. My bad, my bad. That would be interesting. He's probably gonna get a lot of just easy looks off of like pick and roll actions or slips, or just being in the right spot at the right time playing with Shea and Josh Giddey. He's gonna get so many easy looks, man. In my eyes, I think this is gonna be a really good draft class. Like when we look back on it for real, especially the lottery. I think, bro. I don't know if Gabe is still here. He said earlier that EJ Liddell is falling like Bobo did. And at the time, I thought it was a joke. And I think he probably said it as a joke too. But he's legit still on the board, bro. Who got picked 32nd? I missed it. And Shams didn't tweet it. I can't believe EJ is on the board, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. Like I was almost certain he was gonna get picked top 20. Caleb Houston. Underrated dude. I like that. I can't believe EJ's still on the board, bro. My guy Gabe, man. I appreciate you for sticking around all this time. My guy, man. I'll catch you Saturday for the pod, bro. Get a good night's sleep for work, bro. Man, I was saying we gonna wait till EJ get drafted. I'm getting worried my boy might not get drafted till like the 40s. Ooh, Jaden Hardy still on the board too. Jaden Hardy still on the board. Ooh, there's some talent still left, man. Bro, Tyson, me and Gabe at school, we had a Ohio State basketball podcast, and we was pushing the narrative all year, like, we was slowly saying, like, yeah, he's gonna be a first round pick. And then it started to come to fruition. Like, he was like, in some mocks, like he was a late lottery dude. And now it's to the point where the boys still on the board at pick 34. That is insane, man. That is insane. And it's like they're not even talking about it either. Maybe the like, hey, I saw somebody recently was like, EJ to the Lakers should, like, I would love that. That happens. I love that. I love, like, if he goes to the Lakers, I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that pick, man. I feel like who was the other Jalen? Because I'm getting them confused now. The one that went to Santa Clara. Not only pair him with Braun, he will be ready right away. At least I would think so to impact, some winning basketball. Bro, I'm kind of shocked my boy's still on the board, man. It's tough. That's tough. Let me see who the other Jalen was that was drafted earlier, because I feel like there was another Jalen Williams, or I might be tripping. Yeah, there was. Bruh, I thought I was tripping. There's two. Oh, there's two in this class. Yeah, they're not taking EJ. That's tough. What? There's two Jalen Williams in this draft. That is funny. And they're both on OKC? Yeah, they took Max Christie. Max Christie's still good. Max Christie's a nice prospect. I saw Pee Wee the Plug Pierre. He was talking about him. He was talking about Max Christie, and I'm like, yeah, he definitely looks like a nice fit. Bro, that is gonna be so confusing. Two Jalen Williams on the same team. Yes, yes, bro. They got to get some nicknames in there or something, man. They got to get some nicknames. They got to get some nicknames, man. Man, Cone gonna come, bro. Yeah, Cone, bro. I don't always tune into his videos like all the time, but every time I do, I'm like, I like his insight, man. I like his insight for sure. It's weird when you start creating content, you don't really watch people's videos as much. Like I used to like sit around waiting for Kenny to upload Kenny for real videos, and then it got to the point where I want to make my video before I watch his, so it's my opinion, and I'm not listening to his because he be making some good opinions that I don't even be thinking about sometimes. Same thing with Pierre too. Like I'd be doing the same thing with him. And then Cone like the same way. I got into his videos. I think it was sometime last year. Have you been peeping? D Mills got a channel now. Tyson. That man D Mills got a channel now. I take 15 through 20, and you can take the rest. Yeah, Mills for sure. Yeah, just do 15 through 20. I can post them. You can send them to me. I can post them, and then I'll do the rest of the first round. And I think I'm gonna only do like notable second round picks, like contending type teams making second round picks, or just like names that everybody would know. Because that's just so many. That's so many players. Are you still streaming, Mills, or am I tweaking? Yeah, you are. You just started talking to the camera like you just started talking to the camera like you was about to hop off stream or something. I'm like, okay. But yeah, Tyson, he got a channel now. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called. I'm about to find it. It's just D Mills. It's just D Mills. That's all it is. D Mills. He got 4K subs. He hasn't uploaded though in almost 2 weeks, but I don't know. He got a channel though. D Mills got a channel. I'm just supposed to recap of the draft probably and then get more jersey swaps done of notable guys. Makes sense for sure. Are you still just using your phone to do the jersey swaps, bro? Cause if so, that's tough. Cause I don't think I would have the patience to do jersey swaps with the phone. Yeah, that's tough, man. That is you've been doing that for a long time too. Are you planning on getting like a computer for school? Because you'll definitely probably need that, and then you can just try and transfer your skills over there. Dang, I didn't know Max Christie was actually at the draft. Okay, smart, smart, smart. Yes, sir. Yeah, once you get that, because I saw some like when I was trying to do Photoshop, I saw some videos. I'm gonna just be honest, I don't have the patience to learn that. So a lot of respect to you for like being able to learn that and consistently do them too. I don't have the patience, bro. I really don't have the patience at all. This man Mills sneezing on stream and stuff. Bro, he's EJ still on the board, man. Detroit got 43 million in cap. Hey, start a YouTube, bro. Start a YouTube. Would you do strictly Warriors stuff or just overall NBA? Hey, I almost feel bad for EJ for real, man, because he had his whole family. Had a big get together. Like we was posting about it on the Lantern. Overall NBA to go with my page. Would it still just be? Would it just be like an extension of Handle Hoops? Like, would it be the same name for the YouTube? I'm not trying to get all up in your business, but I was just a little curious. Most likely, yeah. That'll be dope. That'll be dope for sure. That'd be dope. I always thought about what it would be like if I just started like a channel. Not now, obviously, like not starting a new channel, but like if instead of doing the overall NBA, I just did the Celtics. I always wonder what that would look like. They got Jane Hardy. I like that. I didn't even like. I'm not even like hearing the picks. Like it's weird. That's dope though. I like that a lot. I like that, man. Man should have. He's another. He might be like the negative side of going to the G League because before it seemed like coming into the year, like he was pretty highly touted, and now it's like yeah, he fell all the way to second round, but still, I like that. That's probably going to be this like one of the big steals in the draft, man. Immense talent. He has a lot of talent. Oh, that's Jaden. That's Jaden Ivey. I'm weak. Shout out Jaden Ivey, man. I don't know if I could do strictly Warriors YouTube channel. I say wild shit during games. Let's get emotional. That's why I think it would be kind of interesting at the same time. Like you could get the label of the very emotional Warriors fan. Like that could be kind of dope. Because when I do like if I would have done a video right after game 6 of the finals, I would have said a lot of like bad stuff about Tatum, Brown, not Brown, Tatum, Marcus Smart. I would have said a lot of like just terrible things. But that's why I didn't record right away because that I just would have looked terrible. But some people like the entertainment, man. But I definitely understand because you're trying to get into the media. You don't want to be saying crazy stuff. And then one day you want to talk to Draymond, and he's like, "Man, you was talking mad stuff about me after Game 4 in 2022." I remember that. Like, I watched that video, bro. I was really joking about the EJ stuff. Really might be sitting here until he gets drafted, though. Nah, facts. I feel you 100%. That's why I be trying my best to stay kind of calm on Twitter. I know you be doing the same thing. Like we both just be so emotional about our teams. We be so emotional about our teams, bro, and it's like it's just a part of being a fan. But I just don't want to look back one day and I got a tweet about Jason Tatum. And I want to speak to him. And he's like, man, forget you, bro. Like I don't want to speak with you. Like I'll be like, shit, I kind of understand. I was saying some wild stuff. Definitely got chilled out at some point, bro. I try to keep it simple. Like, man, they're playing like ass. Like that's just what I would say. Like, can you really be mad about that? Because y'all was playing like ass. Y'all was kind of playing terrible, man. I would be so mad. This is just me. I would be so ticked off if I was sitting in the green room for 3.5 hours. I would be pissed. I think Jaden Hardy's going to be able to come in and like contribute to the Mavs right away. He will be a nice, I think, second guard off the bench right away. I went up to one. I was in bed. Oh man, good times. That feels like so long ago when we won Game 3. I wasn't even feeling great after that game, to be honest. Like I had the hopes that we would go up 3-1, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, there's no way the Warriors freaking blow this. No way in hell. I don't even like posting my stuff to Facebook anymore, bro. 'Cause, like, I feel like it's my time, but I feel like I almost have to do it at the same time. Oh shit! Wrong video. Wrong video. Wrong video. Draymond was looking like a JV player, bro. He was looking like a freaking JV player at like 7 school. He was garbage, bro. Doing a lot of talking at the same time. Wild takes, wild takes, man. And then when I post my videos, it's like I get like 3 people joining or like liking or sharing or something. It's just I guess it's a part of it, man. I guess it is. I'm still posted though. Self promotion is so important. Appreciate it, fam. You definitely always show support on YouTube and on halftime hoops. Shout out to Mills, man. Mills been grinding tonight. This man Mills posted a YouTube video today. Has made all the graphics for our picks so far, and he's streaming right now. Dude's a legend. That man Mills. W in the chat for Mills. I think Tyson's the only active one right now. W in the chat for Mills though. I definitely understand people still ain't here after freaking 3.5 hours, bro. Definitely understand. Yeah, big W's for Mills, man. Definitely carrying that, bro. I appreciate you because I'm not talking to myself. Because I'm not talking to myself. Yeah, Mills, I'm actually posting right now. I'm posting them right now. Yes, sir. Posting right now. This would be pick 16 through 20. Yep. But yeah, Tyson, what I'm probably gonna do though with the what's next series, I'm probably gonna do the Celtics first, and then either by the end of this weekend or when I get back, I'm gonna hit you up with a date that works best with you. I might try and have you as the first guest for real, since we just played in the finals. I think it's only right that we talk about the last two teams standing first because they were the last two teams. Yeah, I feel it, bro. I've been in the hotel last 3 hours. It was kind of last second. I was just like today. I was just thinking. I'm like, man, I might as well stream the draft. I might as well just stream the draft for real. But nah, for this, I talked to Kenley the other day about potentially doing a draft recap pod. Yeah, bro, I haven't been on the fast break in so long. Like it has been forever since I've been on the fast break. It's just been a weird time since I started working for real. And man, I have not been on that podcast in so long. I was about to say something else, so I totally forgot. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say was though, for this to be the first stream on this channel, I've been doing this for over a year. Been doing this for over a year. Damn, Bryce McGowan's just on the board too. I forgot about him. Bryce McGowan is gonna be very good. He's gonna be very good. Now to Charlotte, I don't know about that. They already have a plethora of guards, unless Book Knight's up for sale, or maybe they're trading Terry Rozier. Who knows? We'll see. But now, for this to be the first stream on on this channel, and this was unannounced, like this was just kind of spur of the moment. Very successful, man. I'm gonna be intrigued to see like how many viewers we had total. I think we peaked at 14. I don't know if I can see that now. I'm not trying to mess it up or anything. I think we peaked at 14, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. Peaked at 14 viewers, which is pretty dope. Speaking of the Hornets, what do you think happens with Miles Bridges? I think he will end up back in Charlotte, but I think he's gonna get a bag from somebody. Somebody's gonna offer him a big bag. Probably Detroit. They will offer him a lot of money to come play for them. Yeah, great numbers. We at least know we had 26 total viewers. We at least know that because we got 26 likes on the stream, which is pretty tough. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. We're probably sitting around maybe, I would say maybe 40 viewers. I'll say about 40 viewers, maybe. That's a light estimate. Maybe about 40 viewers, which is pretty good since I did not promote it. Okay, EJ just got picked. Damn, about time. Fuck. Excuse my language, but damn. I actually like New Orleans, bro. I actually like New Orleans being the spot for him. That's a good spot. That's actually a really good spot. If he's gonna get picked somewhere, at least it's somewhere where his play style will be needed because He's probably gonna be like a stretch big in the league. That's just how it's gonna be. And Zion needs to play with a stretch big that can also play some defense. And I think EJ can play some small ball five. I like that. But damn, that's just I can't believe he was sitting around that long. He's sitting on the board for that long. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy. I'm surprised Wendell Moore got picked first round. I cannot believe EJ. It took him that long to get picked, bro. Dang, I just lost the tweet from Woj now. Now that he got drafted, how long you staying on for, fam? I might stay on a few more minutes, see if anything else happens notable. Just anything notable, man. Yeah, definitely the biggest surprise, man, because I was so certain he got picked 23 picks later than I expected. Yeah, I can't, bro. He fell that far, man. You gotta think that was a potential lottery guy. That was a potential lottery guy falling to the 41st pick. But you know what? Some of the best players in this league have been second round picks. Like some really good players have been second round picks. The two-time MVP was a second round pick. Not saying he's just gonna be an MVP, but that just shows you like there's a lot of value in the second round. Even on a lower scale, like somebody like Gary Trent Jr. was a second round pick. He was a second round pick. Like so many, like Draymond Green, second round pick, and he's probably a Hall of Famer. Like so, a lot of good guys have been second round picks, bro. And just knowing him, like he's gonna take this personal. Just knowing the type of person that he is, he's gonna take this very personal. Man, you never really know. Like sometimes it's just smoke and mirrors with how teams are viewing somebody. And maybe like a team, they had him on his board, they were expecting to pick him, but somebody fell, to their to into their laps who they had higher, so they took him. Maybe it was interview stuff. You never really know. Like it could be a whole bunch of different things. I'm surprised they ain't even really talking about it though. Like they barely mentioned it. They just said, "Yeah, EJ got drafted. He can do this. He can do that." Let's talk about the Knicks not making a pick tonight. Until now, you hear what Woj is saying right now about the Knicks? They're saying like he's saying like, well, they're getting future assets to probably using trades, which is fine. Like Donovan Mitchell might become available, or you never know who might become available, so that makes sense. And then he goes on to say, like, yeah, they're freeing up cap space to go get Jalen Brunson. I'm a big Jalen Brunson guy. I mess with Jalen Brunson. But I don't know. You're gonna pass up on a lottery pick to try and get Jalen Brunson. I don't know. Hopefully, Leon Rose knows a little more than I'm just spewing out right now. But everything that Dallas has said, Jalen Brunson's gonna be back. You're gonna have to offer like 35 million to pry him away from Dallas, and he's not worth 35 million dollars. That's a lot of money for Jalen Brunson. Also, I got this far in the stream. Shout out to Malika Andrews for hosting the draft. I believe the first the first woman of color. I know that for sure. Shout out to her, man. Big shout out to her. That's dope for sure. Yeah, we'll see what the Knicks do. Obviously, yeah, that it's always Lakers, Knicks, throw in some Warriors, but it's even though the Warriors have been a dynasty, it's not like as much Warriors as you would think. And when it is, it's just stupid stuff. And we'll throw in some Kyrie talk. We'll throw in some KD, Brooklyn Nets. That's it. And then let's go talk about the Cowboys. Like that's really all. That's all it is. Let's talk about the Cowboys. Let's talk about the Yankees. And yeah, that's it. That's really it, bro. Yeah. I didn't realize they've had Perkins doing comparisons this entire time. I did not notice that. I wonder if he's gave that last one looked a little outlandish for real. He compared Trevor Kills to Desmond Bain. That seemed a little outlandish, but I'm wondering if he had any more just insane ones. I don't know if he had any more insane ones. Man. Damn, my sister was on the back. Yeah, but for real though, man, it's been 3.5 hours. I've been sitting in this shit for 3.5 hours. So I'm about to hop off for real. Hop off stream. Definitely gonna have another one coming soon. Though. I might do one like after the first day of free agency just to chop it up instead of like a whole video. Might just stream. Might just stream because we got a couple subs during the stream. We got 26 likes, which is more than I get on videos typically. So yeah. So to everybody, I know Tyson the only one really left in the stream, but to everybody that's been around that dish of love that came by, chopped it up, left a comment, was just here for the vibes, man. That was here for the vibes. I appreciate y'all. We will definitely be streaming more because this was fun. This was a lot of fun, man. I appreciate y'all. Um, yeah. If you're rewatching it for some reason and you got to this point, leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. We'll be streaming again, and I'm definitely gonna announce and promote it beforehand. But I'll catch y'all next time, man. I'm out. Peace. Edit.